country.
So just to wrap up that conversation, Howard, which is better, the Yikawa or the battle axe at this point? I just need to know.
All right, so it looks like the Yikawa's formula for damage is being calculated incorrectly in the game. It should be the battle axe.
I think probably what Howard would have to do is to edit the version on D&D Beyond so that it imports in differently.
You're right.
But that's not something that can be done on the fly quickly.
Right.
I'll consider the battle axe to be the superior weapon until we get it changed. So.
Yeah,
its presentation, Jason. Your paladin's not ghetto. He's not going to run around with like a big metal stick.
Well, the advantage to the Yikawa when you start an engagement is that you can throw it, right?
But you can throw a dwarven war axe too if you're motivated enough. But
yeah, but it becomes a flying brick at that point. It's not really a
flying brick could still kill.
It's just a hunk of metal flying through the air that may or may not land blade side towards your target. They may just get hit by the handle or the post.
Showing you guys my new longsword that I got for stopping by the Temple of Turn and tithing.
Tyr.
He
did a good turn for Tyr.
Yeah. Got a +1 longsword, so look out.
Oh look, someone dropped a +1 longsword. This will fetch a good price.
So just to recap real quick, after turning in the supplies that you brought through the pass to the gnome, he referred you to another gentleman who was urgently looking to hire somebody to help him with his problems. You met him and you took on a job to go downriver to find a barge that had been intentionally run aground, and his customer is concerned about a painting that was on that barge that could be used.
A naughty painting.
Could be used in an embarrassing way that could hurt his social standing. So he offered you 200 gold pieces to try to find and make sure that painting didn't fall into the wrong hands.
100 of which we got up front.
Which you got paid 100 up front. You'll get an extra 50 gold pieces if you manage to return the artifact intact.
Artifact.
Well, artifacts are varying in potency. This hey Matt, this artifact casts levitation.
Yes.
But it's only one person.
Yes.
You found a willing fisherman on the docks to boat you downstream, hopefully finding the barge that's run aground. You got past the Robinwatch Keep, but then soon thereafter night fell. You pulled over on the bank and set up camp there just off the river. And during the night, a rather large lizard came upon you, and you had to dispense with it. And that's where we leave off. You may note that the scenery that you're seeing now is slightly different than what you left, because I created a map to kind of represent your riverside parking space. It now has a boat on it, and your faceless NPC now has a face. So the first wash had just concluded. You dispensed with the lizard, but
the second watch.
Fisherman never woke up.
The fisherman did not wake. I'm sorry, you're right. It was the second watch. Connery took a heavy crossbow bolt to the back in that process, and that's where we leave off.
Yeah, you need a little help with that, Connery.
What's that?
Need a little help with that.
Did you?
It's got a message in it. It says "F you."
Yeah.
But
Since Connery's still lying down, I'll just help pull that out.
well, the paladin did
Yeah, he laid on hands.
laid on hands and healed the damage.
Yeah. I think there's an achievement for that. Little
Bad Slayer.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
So very good.
Well, I guess once the excitement's done, I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. Once you position yourself
I
where
took
you're
my watch.
going to be sleeping. Oh, I guess I should
Pause.
actually start the game.
Yeah, there we go.
And I already rolled for skinning the lizard, right?
Is it in the check log?
I don't know. Let me look.
Technically, we could skin it during the boat trip.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, we don't need to lose any sleep over that.
All right, so I believe that was
my watch.
Uhtred's watch.
That was Uhtred's watch.
Yep. it
Because Mike's comment is that all wandering monsters happen on Uhtred's watch.
was. I'm beginning to suspect.
It's that bag of kibble he drags around with him.
Uhtred's menagerie.
No. Uhtred's pet shop.
Yeah. Let's see
Just
what
for
my pretties.
So the river's to the south. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just off screen, but yes. The river is to the south.
Couldn't center us on
If you step a little further south, you can probably see it.
I think from now on I'm going to dig some punji pits before I go to sleep.
I think you need sandbags.
Eat sandbags.
You're camping, not entrenching.
Yeah.
This is Matt we're talking about.
I'll put it around.
There's not much difference.
Yeah.
Are
you gonna turn-
around you?
You gonna turn Cat O' Nine Tails into torches again?
Right.
Very good. So, who has the next watch?
I know.
I believe it was Jason and then Connery, but
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
So
I'll take the
Synthon?
next one. Synthon will take the next one.
Okay.
Think about what you've done.
I'll just field dress the lizard before I go to sleep outside of camp.
All right. Roll
Something that's
survival.
in the tree line.
Oh, I thought okay. It was not in the chat log.
It was not in the chat log.
Right. And I do have the proper equipment now.
You have a skinning knife.
Yep. Well, I thought that maybe that would include like the proper equipment to, skin and prepare.
If you have the tools and you're doing a skill check, do you get like a bonus or an advantage or anything?
You just don't get a penalty.
Oh.
So yeah, you dressed the lizard. What was your goal? Were you trying to recover the skin?
I'm just field dressing it right now, just removing the innards and the
Okay,
You
well done.
You remove the parts that are so you don't like end up poisoning the meat if you're going to use the meat and all that. You just
Got it.
gut it. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
you
right.
leave the pile. You leave the pile outside of camp so that if there's any
All right. So,
any
So you-
wandering monsters.
so you drag it over here, right? And dress it there, and do you just leave it there then?
Yeah, we'll leave it
Throw it in
hanging
the
in
river.
the air.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have to hoist it up a little bit. I do have rope, but yeah, you can hoist it up.
All right. So you find a tree where you can put it up there. use it as bait. I mean,
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's right over the top of the. Let's see. Let's roll up.
all right. So it takes about 20 minutes for you to dress the lizard that size, and then you're going back to bed.
Yep.
And the paladin's on watch.
Yep.
All right. You know what's next, Jason?
Perception. What am I doing?
D100.
D100.
Take a punji pit. Forgot about that. Take a punji pit.
Slash is on the other side of the R.
Right. 34.
Okay. As far as you know, your watch passes without incident.
Nah.
I know. Right. Wake up. Who's up next?
Me.
Wake up. Connery.
It's Connery.
Connery. Okay. Connery. Wake up, Connery.
Hey.
Get up. Sorry
Yeah.
about that bolt in your back, man.
Yeah. That's all right. It's all good now.
I'm just glad it wasn't me, because that might have killed me in one
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, that's it. It'd been like,
If a critical hit would kill you,
yeah.
or at least put you down.
Yep.
All right. Connery, you know what's next, right?
Yep. 40.
All right, very good. Towards the end of your watch, the sun starts to come up. You
Do I see anything foraging over the pile of guts?
no, I apparently it was more of a deterrent than it was
Awesome.
It smells even worse on the inside.
I forgot to pee around my campsite. Yeah.
I'm
that
not
was good
sure
enough.
I'm down with all of Matt's camping habits. That sounds gross.
Oh no, really, you do. If you mark around your campsite, then you are less likely to get any wild animals.
I think that depends on the animal, doesn't it?
Well, for the most part, I've never encountered any animals that I did that with.
You've also never encountered gigantic snakes.
Right? Yeah.
For all we know, they think it's delicious.
Yeah, they'd be like, yes. They're like,
All right, well, we need breakfast.
fava
so are we
beans and
eating
some
lizard
Chianti.
or- Hey, snake skin, are we eating lizard or are we eating rations?
well, certainly I dressed it, so I mean, I bled it out all night, and I could have.
Well, it's not like we're going to smoke it, so we might as well eat it.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Are you guys going to eat anything else, or just lizard steaks?
Yeah, we'll make some lizard.
Well, while they're cutting up and cooking the steaks, I will use herbalism, my herbalism skill proficiency, and look for any like edible vegetables
There you go.
All right.
in the very near area.
You do know you have a pro in the camp at doing that, right?
Uh,
Yeah, but he didn't offer to do it.
well,
All right, just putting that out.
I
What is
don't.
that?
I don't
About
always want to be
nature?
telling the party what
He
to
may
do.
he may not remember at this point that he's a pro at doing that.
at what? I didn't hear you.
Jason, have
Foraging?
you forgot? Yeah,
Foraging for food?
yeah.
Oh,
Yes. I'm very skilled in that.
okay.
So, are we?
Well,
We're in need.
well, Ray
We're
Ray
just
was
looking for something. Yeah.
Breakfast is the most important meal.
And if you only eat meat, you'll end up backflipped like a Bangladesh cigarette.
Damn.
That's an analogy for you.
Mike?
So I'll forage around for some breakfast here. But we've already eaten the lizard, right?
We're
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah, we're going to. He was just looking for some, a side of,
Greens.
greens. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they
Saute
can
it up
out.
with some,
Berries, greens, fruit.
Okay.
I don't know. Some
We also
butter.
just have our rations that we never
Yeah.
seem to eat. Also, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the rations
See,
are.
if we get a hold up, in a siege, we'll need those rations.
Yeah.
Anytime you can eat fresh, it's better off.
Sure. So I'll go search for some grub.
All right, roll
You might
survival at advantage.
From a guy who was forced to eat rations a lot. Anytime you can eat fresh, I'm good with that.
Oh, nice. Well, you find
Found some
some
grub.
find some nice berries to go with that, and
We're gonna have a nice little berry reduction sauce.
some sagebrush that you can accent your lizard meat with.
Yep.
So you do exceptionally well with your foraging.
He finds like a churn of butter. What?
He's Bear Grylls. He found a pizza.
Yeah. I found
You know,
another.
why they're,
He was just looking.
while they're dicking around with all that, I think I might poke around in the bushes a little bit and see if I can't find a nest for that lizard.
There you go.
All right,
Good.
roll investigation.
Sweet.
It looks like when you track it, it came from the water. So you can't
Okay.
really. It's either not very close or may have been migrating.
Gotcha.
Who knows?
Try and track it through the water.
Yeah.
So we're looking for what again?
He was just seeing where it came from, and he tracked it to the water. It came out of the water.
Well, no. What's our this?
I had made the
Painting.
comment that when they said something about a lizard man in this whole heist thing, and I had made the comment that giant lizards are sometimes used as mounts for the lizard folk, and they would breed them and keep them as pets. So I thought that was a good choice. I'm not sure. Did you get anything out of there? You good, Brad?
Yeah, I got there's a little hair, something right there. I got it. Check.
Check.
I'm just glad we're recording that for posterity.
Yes.
For the world to see.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
just for the heck work.
So
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's all I was saying there.
All right, so you have a nice breakfast of fresh lizard and berries, with your lizard seasoned with sagebrush, and the fisherman thanks you for a hearty breakfast.
Where'd that lizard come from?
Yeah, like, what'd you get?
Did you guys hunt lizard overnight?
Do my best Bear Grylls impression.
All right, any other actions?
No.
Just make sure the campfire's out.
All right. Well, there's a river close by, so you can
Yep, dump and stir.
Yep.
put plenty of.
I don't want some ranger hunting my ass for burning down the forest.
Right.
They do exist.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably be more worried about the Fae than I would the Rangers, but they take that pretty seriously. All right, the fisherman starts to tend to his boat, make sure it's
Yep.
ready for. You guys doing any other actions?
I guess I'm packing everything up.
I want to
Yeah.
also do a quick look around to make sure we don't have anybody kind of lurking about watching us.
Okay,
Yep. Perception
roll
roll.
perception. Roll d6.
Roll a d6. Okay.
Hello, basement dweller number 2.
Hello. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Wow. Roll d6.
Damn.
/R d6.
All right, so you rolled a perception of 33.
31. Yeah.
So, yes, you get an odd feeling that you're being watched by something that you can't see.
I kill it.
It's kind of an odd sense.
This is kind of like where Billy D. Williams is in the jungle, and we hear the.
It's nothing physical that you can point to. It's more of one of those just odd feelings.
And I think you met Carl Weathers, right?
Right,
yeah,
Predator.
Carl
Weathers. Let's go.
Carl
Let's get
Weathers.
active.
Sorry, wrong guy.
Billy D would be easy to find because he'd be singing.
Yeah,
And he'd have a Colt 45 in his hand.
right.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Carl Weathers. Sorry. What do I do with this information? Who's the trackers here? Uhtred and Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to kind of motion to you guys to come here a minute,
Okay.
and This needs to be
On the down low.
on the down low, and I'll just be like, I get the very real sense that we are being watched right now, and I can't find where they're at. I don't see them, but I get a very real sense that we are not alone here.
It's kind of like that eerie feeling when you walk into a house and you feel like you're not alone and the hair stands up in the back of your neck.
Right. Do I get any
So
perception as far as where?
No.
No? Okay.
You just feel
Well,
like
my take on it is so far, whatever it is hasn't made a move.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be something as simple as sprites making sure that we don't damage the woods to something hostile. If it is something hostile, we can't pin it down right now, but we know that there might be, so we'll be less likely to be caught by surprise when it does move. But for now, I don't know that there's anything that we could do realistically.
And we didn't see any tracks or anything like that. I mean, we kind of did
nothing that you can't explain.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I don't have anything else. I guess I'll tell Synthon as well. I don't know if it would help.
I can't think of anything realistically that we
so
could do.
I'll walk over to him and just kind of, again, really quietly, and just tell him that, hey, I get a very real sense that we are not alone here and we're being watched, and I cannot for the life of me find out where they're at.
Well, we could do a quick circuit of the camp. The only thing that concerns me is they could be on the opposite bank, right? And we're not going to cross
They
over
could be on the
river.
opposite
I
bank. They
can't-
could
I
be
can't-
flying.
How far away is the opposite bank?
Oh, it's a wide river.
That's what I would. Okay, we're not talking. Are we talking Mississippi River? Are we talking Wabash River? What are we?
Well, I mean, you
Either way,
can
it's
move sailing
pretty
ships
big.
down this river, so
We're talking like a Mississippi River.
it's a substantial body of water.
Okay. So I doubt it's anything on the opposite side. So it's. I think
Upon hearing this news, I make the suggestion of using my divine sense
Okay.
to try to figure out.
I'm also going to throw out the theory that it could be Zed keeping an eye on us with a scrying spell.
Roll Arcana.
That's a very real one. This is just Ray.
It could be that. It could be that.
Okay.
It could be anybody scrying on you, and if every now and then you're able to perceive that.
So, I guess the one thing that I take away here is that we could be facing something a little bit more than just this being a stolen painting.
It could be that he just wants to keep an eye on us for an unknown.
Yeah, because I mean, he did shell out 100 gold pieces, and
he did shell out 100 gold pieces, and he probably wants to make sure that if we
and of course this could be the trial run. Let's see how this works out.
Right.
So
we're in the probationary period.
Why don't we just confirm it real quick and do a quick sweep?
That's I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Sure.
See if we can't cross, we probably won't catch anything, but we may see tracks or something that give us an idea. It could be lizard men watching it. I'd like to know if they know we're coming.
I would like to roll a stealth when I get started on this.
All right, so real quick, Synthon, you close your eyes and reach out to try to sense the presence of anything. And you detect nothing evil within your sensory range.
And that is how far?
60 feet.
60 feet. So from...
Nothing evil or good?
You only detect evil.
That's not what the description says. As an action, you can detect good and evil.
It does say that. Very well. You do detect a fair bit of good around you. In your party.
Nice. You detect your party. Good job.
It can't be within my party. There's nobody good in my party. It's got to be external.
Is that including you?
I think it's anything. It says you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell of no. Okay, it doesn't really. It's not really that specific.
All right. I mean, I'll help look if that'll make it go faster. But personally, Ray is suspecting that if it's hostile, they've chosen not to move yet.
Right.
And I would rather keep surprise on them thinking that they're sneaky. And if it's something benign, okay, it's weird that it's stalkery, but.
All right.
So I will. Is that investigation, Howard? If this will get this over faster, I will help investigate for tracks.
Yeah. You can either be investigation or it can be survival. Investigation's more deduction. Survival is more nature-based skills.
So we're all rolling?
Well, I'm only rolling to help make the job go faster. I don't think we're going to find anything.
I'm sorry, we're rolling investigation, or what was the other one?
Survival.
Or survival.
So survival will be looking more for tracks or physical evidence. Investigation is like things that are out of place, things that don't belong. So everything that you all find is easily explainable through your own presence.
Okay.
That of the lizard.
Let's get on a boat.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, very good.
So while we're boating, I will slip a few moments with Convery to discuss that business deal.
Okay.
Related to the note that I sent. And then the rest of my time, I'm going to be chatting up the boatmen on the proper way to sail a barge on this river.
Okay.
It's not like I expect to be like even equivalent, but just The very basics.
I'm gonna do some more fishing.
Okay. All right. I guess roll survival and see how you do on your fishing. We need.
I'm going to keep an eye on the shoreline.
How long are you fishing? Like the whole day?
I don't know how. Yeah. How are we gonna be staying?
Well,
It'll probably take the day to get to Highhold, right?
yeah, we'll see how you're going downstream, so things will move pretty fast. You started out late yesterday, which is why you didn't get as far as what you had hoped. Hang on.
Yeah, I thought we got a little bit farther than that.
Back on the river.
And what kind of terrain is when you get to it? What kind of terrain is this lower Vale area?
So the lower Raven Vale, if you back way out, you will see.
It's a moor.
The Evermoors. It is a swamp. So when you go south of the river, anywhere west of the Silverwood, it is a huge swamp.
Lovely.
West Terre Haute.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Taylorville.
All right. So let me see how Utra did on his. Oh, very nice. So you catch. You spent most of the day doing that, and you catch 3 fish.
Just through.
Well, you catch some that are
No
too small to use.
No justice.
you catch one that's this kind of ugly, unedible gar that you throw back. It's not really.
Is it unedible to a fork? Right. That's exactly it. Got to be pretty damn unedible.
Well, it's got all these Y bones in it, and it's just hard to get the meat out of it without getting.
You know it was inedible because it told you so.
So you
really want nothing of me.
Well, it's
you only catch 3 fish, which you deem worthy of keeping.
it's something for dinner.
3 fish.
When you're equipping.
All right, go ahead.
When you're equipping and unequipping weapons, can you do you can do that at any time unless you're in combat?
Yeah.
And then it's an action.
Yeah. So you can change.
Can I just do that behind this? Can I do that behind the scenes without having to state it?
Yeah, that's fine. So however you have your character sheet configured when a battle starts, that's how we'll assume you started. So if you're walking around with your shield and longsword, or if you're walking around with your crossbow or whatever.
Right. Like right now, I'm going to equip my crossbow.
Okay. All right. And then Ray was talking up the fisherman. Roll persuasion, Ray. Let's see how chatty he feels.
Maybe you heard about something going on the river.
So he spends a little bit of time explaining to you that there are tricky parts of the river, particularly where there are some shallows, and it depends on how the rain is as to how it's going to flow. Some days, if it gets a little low, you can get caught up in the rocks and have a tough day, particularly when you get anywhere south of Silvery Moon, headed the other way. There's actually some rapids down that way.
Yeah, Striding Giant Rapids.
Yeah.
But in general,
it would be upstream. Yeah.
But in general, the river on this westward run is pretty navigable, as long as it's not having huge rainy influx or whatever. It tends to be pretty easy to manage.
I'm going to ask him what are the dangers that are typically encountered in this area in terms of
on the water,
or well, not necessarily. I'm sure he knows this corridor overall well, kind of the river corridor.
Well, there is a road that follows the river between Rivermoot and Silvery Moon.
And I would think he would know, typically where the danger would be of running that corridor route, whether it's the road or the river.
He probably doesn't go very far.
No, ordinarily, he doesn't go very far. He stays fairly close to Silvery Moon, goes out, gets his fish, and comes back.
Okay.
So it's unusual for him to...
He's got to know other fishermen that maybe go farther and has those discussions with them.
Well, like I said, there are ferries and there are cargo ships and barges and so forth that do run all the way out to the coast, as a matter of fact, beyond Rivermoot. So in terms of river traffic, it's usually pretty safe. On the road, though, you can encounter things between Rivermoot and Silvery Moon. Ordinarily, it's fairly well patrolled by the Argent Legion, which is the Argent Legion is the Confederate Army. It's the army of the Confederation. So it's got Knights in Silver. It's got components from most of the city-states in the Confederation. So that road's usually pretty well patrolled. Right now, the Argent Legion has a lot of its troops committed around Sundabar. So the number of patrols has gone down quite a bit. So late in the afternoon, as you make your way down and you're fishing and chatting up to fishermen, you do come upon Highhold, which is a massive keep. You can't really see much from the river. But you can tell that the road goes right through the keep. And
Highhold has no docks or anything like that?
No, it's actually doesn't have a harbor like that. You know what? I'd have to look. Let me look. It doesn't have a harbor. It might have a dock where you can tie up a smaller ship.
Well, I was thinking if they have a dock, we could just tie up and then stay at an inn tonight, since it's late afternoon, rather than having to camp again. Don't want to risk Matt getting shot in the back again.
All right. It is late in the afternoon, and you're expecting to find the
boat sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, sometime tomorrow. So is that the party's decision?
That's my suggestion, though. How does the party feel?
This is a town, not just a vacation, but
it's like a stronghold.
Yeah, it's a keep with a small village inside of it.
I'm okay stopping and staying the night there.
Yeah, me too. And
we'll just assume that is as well.
Okay. So the The fisherman expects you all to put him up for the night if that's what you're doing. It'll cost you an extra five.
I'm not gonna pay for his bath, but yeah, he can. I'm gonna eat.
All right, it'll cost you an extra 4 copper then to put him up.
I'll just pay for it.
We can
take it out of the group fund.
I can pay for it. It's fine.
So you help the fisherman tie up the boat. You make your way up the hill to the keep. There are knights in silver at the gate. They do ask you your business as you come in. Who's talking for the party?
I will. Just give me a minute. Well, am I rolling? Well, I don't need to deceive anything. But yeah, it's just announce that we're travelers wanting to stay in an inn tonight.
I forgot something.
All right, roll persuasion real quick. Let's just see how that comes off. All right. It says there's just one inn. And he kind of turns around and points the direction on the right side there where the inn would be. And he says, very well, on your way then.
Great. So we'll tie up, take our belongings, and I've already deducted the money for the fisherman's stay in the inn.
Okay. What about your own?
Yeah, that too.
So inside, there's a small set of buildings that includes a rather large barracks, where you presume that the Argent Legion is stationed. And there's a church inside there. It's a church to Ilmater. There's an inn with a tavern. There's a sundry shop, a smithy, and there's a small open-air market, which is wrapping up, and people are putting their goods away and headed home for the evening. So I assume you go to the inn, get a hot meal.
We're going to go to the tavern first.
Oh, the inn usually is the tavern. So
yeah, it's kind of both.
All right, let's go there. Okay, get some ale.
All right, so you get a hot meal. You buying a round of ales?
Yeah, I'll buy a round of ale.
All right, so that's 5 copper.
just to have it said in game, but it relates back to the note that I passed because I don't want to take up game time. I'm just going to be chatting with Connery about herbalism.
Roger that.
And business opportunities. Primo weed.
You guys selling weed on the side?
Maybe. I want to buy some.
Yeah. How flexible are you, Mara?
There's nothing wrong with pipe weed.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, there's nothing saying it's illegal here. I mean, come on. It's nature's way,
Yeah, it's totally natural.
No, we're not selling weed.
All right, are there any other actions going to happen
We could.
in Highhold?
You said there was an open air market here?
Yeah. But they're wrapping up. They're all headed home. You got there kind of late.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Highhold, how big of a settlement is this?
Well, it's really it's a keep. It's got, I don't know, 8 or 10 buildings inside of it.
Okay.
Around the keep, there are a number of homes and farmsteads. But it's apparently a stronghold where people can retreat when trouble happens.
Sure. And who did you say was overseeing the keep?
The Argent Legion.
What's the Argent Legion?
That's the army of the Confederation.
Oh, okay.
It's their stronghold.
I got you.
All right, so you get a hot meal, a warm bed,
Yep.
a bath for 1 copper if you guys spend it. Otherwise, it's 4 for the room and board.
Oh,
You guys who are a little more persuasive
Yep.
should ask around, see if there's been any problems with the up and down the river.
Sure.
yeah, that's kind of where I was wondering to try to figure out where would be the best place to get some information. I'm not a streetwise, I just would have to.
How much traffic are we getting in this inn, Howard?
Oh, there's in the tavern. There's maybe 6 or 8 people other than your party that's in there.
They look like.
So it's
local-
not exactly hopping, is it?
No, this is a very small place.
Well, I guess I could go out and look, but to me it seems like this is probably the best place to get info. So I'd try here. I guess if Sir Synthon were to go to the barracks, he might be able to get information as a paladin.
What kind of information?
But that's not really going to be some place that I would be welcome.
Oh,
Just information about Lizard Man or other dangers on the river between here and Rivermoat.
Have we talked to the innkeeper yet? I mean, I could ask the innkeeper right now.
Yeah.
All right, what are you asking?
I'm going to ask him what are the typical dangers we might encounter on our way to.
Any
Rivermoat.
news on the river between here and Rivermoat?
Yeah.
We're looking to
Any
see if we might
news,
encounter
any
trouble
dangers?
tomorrow.
And if not, you know who I could talk to that might know more than you do.
All right, roll persuasion. So he says, yeah, there was a barge that ran aground a couple days back between here and there. There was talk of lizardmen on the south bank.
South Bank. Okay. That pins it down a little bit better.
The swamp.
That's
Yeah.
that's where the barge ran aground, was on the south bank.
Where between here and Rivermoot?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Is he aware of anybody that's actually witnessed the barge location?
There's
I'm
been
assuming he's getting
some of the Argent Legion has said that it's it's a couple miles up downstream.
And they have do they have barracks here? Somebody I could talk to over there.
That's what we were talking about. Was you could go to the barracks and.
Yeah, the Argent Legion has a large garrison inside the keep.
Okay. Well, do we want to just rest now? I can talk to him in the morning.
I would talk to him now and then
Yeah, see if you can get a guide who could come along with us and show us where the barge.
Probably pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Because they're able to spot it from the road on the north bank.
Yeah.
So it's got to be pretty obvious for them to see across this big, like Mississippi-sized river and see a barge.
Yeah. So, yeah.
One
So
thing that
I'll-
I wanted. Go ahead. I'll do it after. Go ahead.
Well, I'll go ahead and mosey over to the barracks, talk to the Argent Legion folks, see if I could get any more information on the area that we're going and anybody who's actually seen the barge location. I mean, the reality is, so we're looking for there's potions on the barge, correct?
No. Painting.
The painting. So I mean, that painting could be gone by the time we get there, right?
And in fact, it probably is.
So I'm gonna.
The barge is where we start.
We're gonna have to hunt them down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go down to the barracks and see if I can find anybody who's actually.
Find that, the better. I'll go with him.
Okay. So you walk across the road to the barracks. There's a huge portcullis that leads into the barracks, and there's a guard posted outside, and he stops you before you get any further and says, "What can I do for you, citizens?"
Sorry, Howard. I had to yell at my son real quick.
So
Bill's
there's
character.
So
I'll be completely unarmed, by the way.
the garrison is across the street on the south side of the keep, and there's a large portcullis that is open, but there's a guard out in front of it that stops you before you get any further, and asks, what can I do for you, citizens?
We'd like to. Sorry, I missed it again. But we'd like to speak to somebody who might know anything about the barge between here and Rivermoot that is on the bank.
What would you like to know?
We would like to know. We would like to speak to somebody who may have actually seen the barge or has investigated the barge.
Are you the owner of the barge?
I'm going with Alan. Proceed to go for this.
Sir.
I am not.
Sir, we are here as a representative of interested party who may or may not have owned a portion of the stock that was on the barge.
Oh,
We hired to investigate this.
you're trying to get some of the cargo back.
Yes, sir. We mean to track down those who ran ran it aground and took the cargo. You know, the pirates, if you will. I don't know what you would call them here. The brigands, pirates.
All right.
Who take that which is not theirs.
So he
Paladin
turned.
and myself are part of that.
So he turns and he looks inside and he yells something like, "Jenkins, get over here!" And a pikeman comes over.
Roy!
And he's like, "Yeah, what do you need?" And he says, "These folks are asking about the barge. You were on patrol yesterday. Can you tell them what you saw?" He says, "Yeah, a couple miles west of here. It's on the south side of the river. Run aground pretty good. I don't know what more I can tell you."
So you just saw the barge run aground. You did not see anything that happened leading up to or preceding that. You just saw the barge run aground.
No, I just yeah, it's there. It's on the, you know.
Was any of the crew still in the barge?
No. No, there's no one that I can see. It's kind of far, but I didn't see anyone.
How long ago were you? Did you pass it?
Yesterday.
It was patrol yesterday.
Yesterday. Do you know anybody else who actually?
When did we talk to Zeb?
Yesterday.
So it happened sometime within the last
few days.
like 3 days then, probably, because the word had to travel to us, and he saw it, and news got all the way to Silvery Moon, and contacted us. So we're several days. We're possibly several days behind.
Ask him if he knows of anybody who's actually stopped and inspected the vessel.
No, it's on the south bank. That's leading into the swamp. Nobody goes on that side.
Okay.
Any known brigands or?
Oh, the lizard folk, they control the whole south side into the swamp. That's why we have the road on the north side.
Right. But there are no groups of known groups that work with the lizard folk.
Not that I know of.
No thieves guild.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Any other information that I could possibly anybody that you know of that possibly have some more information? I'll kind of tap the purse on my belt.
All right, roll persuasion.
just trying. This guy obviously is not getting there. Oh, couldn't have been that 16.
He kind of looks at your purse and then looks at you and rolls his eyes a little bit and says, "No, I don't know of anyone."
All right, great.
Your sack isn't that big.
Thank you for serving justice for us citizens.
So they don't know of anybody.
I'll roll my eyes and just be like, okay, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Truthfully.
I'll ask in a slightly different way. Whether he might know anybody with any more information.
I'm gonna kind of turn and start walking away.
He says, "No, I think you know pretty much as anyone else around here would know. If you want to know anything else, you're going to have to go out there and look at it yourself."
All right, we're wasting our time. We're going to head back to the inn and
kind of what I would do.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, I'm going to just keep on the barkeep about what kinds of things do what kind of things are said to live in the Evermoors other than lizard men. And the other thing that I'm wanting to do, and I don't know if it's just an Arcana check, but Zed was basically saying, like, the bargeman that helped run it aground might not have been in his right mind, like he might have been controlled. And I want to try and see if I can come up with a way to either prevent or detect that kind of thing. Although I don't know magic, but I would definitely be interested in trying to do something, even if it doesn't work.
Okay. So roll Arcana. We'll deal with that real quick.
I'd be interested to know if there's any humans or humanoids that know anything about the terrain south. Anybody does any trading down there, or anybody does any?
Well, that's what I'm asking about at the bar.
Trackers.
So, based on your knowledge of Arcana, you don't know how to easily recognize if someone's under the influence of some kind of magic. It varies by spell a little bit, you know that much.
Mm-hmm.
And then your first question was, what is known to live?
Right.
South
What's commonly run into, in other words?
Anything that can live in a swamp lives down there.
Okay, do I know what lives in a swamp?
No.
Obviously, giant lizards.
Because if he just says anything that can live in a swamp, it's like, great, what lives in a swamp?
Well, we could roll to see what you know about. I wish there was a creature lore, or they don't have anything like that.
Investigation?
Well, an investigation's kind of a deductive kind of thing where you...
Well, but I'm trying to deduce what lives in a swamp, right?
I guess it's intelligence. It's just good as any. Yeah.
Fish. Bugs.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't pay a bribe.
All right.
What if I had to steal it back in his sleep?
And Brad, you're listening to this conversation. What were you trying to elicit out of this?
Brad, you're muted.
There we go. Sorry. Slow coming off mute. Just if there's anybody who's been south of the river there, knows the layout of the land or anything, where there some village, are there settlements of lizardmen, that kind of thing. That could be
Perhaps any rangers that we could.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
He says, no, folks just stay on this side of the river, and he doesn't know of anyone that goes down there on purpose.
Mm.
No
All
herbalist.
right. Well, let's get our shit ready.
Could he be?
Yeah,
I'm just going to have to start walking.
Well, I guess I'll play cards with Uhtred for the evening while we wait for everybody to come back and then turn in.
Okay. What was your question, Jason?
I was just stating that could that guy be less helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
It's almost like you'd have to pay him to be less helpful.
Again, then I would have to steal back the money in the night. I don't want to have to do that.
No, I meant like he was already on the take.
Oh.
He's getting paid off by lizard men.
In the morning, if we could wait for the market to open up, I want to check and see if they have an item.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all going back to the inn. We're gonna get some sleep.
Okay. Do a long rest. You guys didn't do a long rest last night, did you?
I did.
Mine does not look like it's at
I
all.
didn't use anything though, so.
Yeah. When I do come back to the inn, I do want to find out if there's an herbalist in town.
Well, it'd be. I'm sure.
Alright.
So.
What? Ooh, 10.
No.
No, there's no herbalist in town.
No. He says the last
Got
team
caught
of
smelling pipe weed.
anyone that knew anything
went
about
south
herbs would be one of the folks out in the
What I was going
farms.
to say.
In the outlying farms.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he wouldn't.
I
know
wanted.
who.
Yeah, I just wanted to check the market when it opens to see if they sell a compass.
Interesting. Yeah.
If we're going into swamps, I don't want to end up lost.
Right.
And yes, they are expensive, but I have money.
Oh my.
What was that?
You're not able to find anyone with a
They don't even know what compass means.
They're like, excuse
Crap.
me.
anyone.
Witcher, what mystery is this? How do we find out if they're a witch?
They'll sell you a
Bitch. All right. Well,
Burn it! We burn it! What else burn?
rat.
Wood!
all right. I will be right back. But that was the only thing that I wanted to do. So.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get back on the boat.
Okay.
Headed.
I feel like this stop at Highhold was completely fruitless.
Yes.
It was a waste of time.
Yeah, about 45 minutes. But, yeah.
Okay, so you get a warm breakfast.
We're attacked by in the middle of the night, so there's that.
I want to make sure that the fisherman is well fed, that he gets a good meal.
He does. He appreciates the room. He gets some oatmeal and breakfast foods, some bread.
All right, let's get on the river.
Go down to the dock, untie, get your gear all stowed, and head downriver.
Okay. I guess I'll just continue my discussion with the fishermen about barge driving.
Right.
Because I think, once we find the barge, we're going to have a second barge.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing myself. If we can actually get it loose from the shore.
How do these barges go up river?
Well, so some barges are pulled by animals on the rivers, with ropes.
From the road?
From the road?
Yeah, they hitch a horse team to it, and the horses take it up.
Okay.
So, some barges are pulled by other vessels. Sailing vessels will pull barges. And some barges are have their own sailing. They'll have their own sail.
It would have to be just right to get you along a river.
So we're not part of our commission to bring the boat back. So the barge.
No, but depends on how much loot we find, right?
Right.
And besides, if something happens to the fishermen, I want to be able to at least not have major penalties to try and help us drive the boat back.
Yeah.
If he happens to get a crossbow bolt in his back, be able to navigate the.
That never happens.
That never happens. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think steering a barge downriver is probably outside the skill set we can pick up in a conversation.
Oh, it totally is. It's more of a just
hilarious. I just tasted that. Hilarious.
The very basics. I don't expect to be proficient, but not running as aground the second we set sail would be nice.
I think it would be funny if the total party wiped and drowned. They got through the swamp.
Considering you made me roll athletics to cross a stream.
Yeah.
Well, just to see if you're going to slip and fall.
Right. I just want to see what happens.
It wasn't going to be a fatal incident. Now, going down in heavy armor in a river might not be the best way to go.
I am safe for that.
I don't really have a worry.
Well, Jason's the only one wearing heavy armor. So.
Yeah, I'll be sinking quickly.
Yeah.
We'll just stand on.
The trick is you just don't wear the heavy armor when you're on the boat.
Although I will say the amount of stuff that the rest of you have in your packs, you might lose your packs to try to.
Yeah.
Probably. Which is one of the reasons why I'd really want to get a chest somewhere.
Yep. I tie my pack off. It's a good river rafting technique.
Okay, so you start headed downriver, and it is not long into the morning. They're up on the left, on the south shore. You do see.
Pull up there, boatman.
It is a sailing barge, and it is good and well run aground. High up on the bank.
So they hit it with good speed.
Well, I was going to say I'm definitely going to be looking for tracks to see if it was drug up versus run aground.
So you're asking the
let's investigate the barge first, right? Make sure there's nothing on the.
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe it's something valuable. Because we're going to tie up to the boat. We're going to tie up to the barge, right? Not to.
Right.
So you're going to ask the boatman to take you over there.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right.
There's our quarry. The game is afoot. Or afloat? Afoot?
Or just easy, point to it and say, and there's the reason why we paid you.
Yep. Over there.
Ooh,
Hey, I'll ask.
I've been struck blind by the gods.
Yeah. Do you recognize this barge?
No, don't know that barge.
Okay. This is not the barge we're looking. Oh, wait, no, this is the barge we're looking for.
Would you like to?
All right, so he pulls his small fishing boat. Let me get my boat out here.
What time of year is this? Is this spring, fall?
Oh,
Yeah.
Fall. Okay. Gotcha.
And then I suppose you all want to be here.
it would be nice to see. Wow, is that? Okay, that's. So the one down to the south directly is the one we came on, and the one just off.
Are you seeing something? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, did Stefan show up?
No, I
Oh
pulled
no,
her
he
off.
didn't.
Okay,
Hey, I
no,
thought there was no roads on the south side.
That's actually a mistake. There is no road there.
Ignore me.
That's just some rock that's washed up on the shore. It's not actually a road.
Got it.
All
Like
I
it's
see
the high
rock.
tide mark, basically.
It's sand and silt and not really rock.
Cool.
I'm kind of confused about the image that I'm seeing.
So we have a slight scale problem. The boat south of you should be a much smaller fishing boat.
Got it.
The thing on shore is the barge.
Significantly larger.
Yeah. I don't know if I can.
So the edge of the map is at that boat.
The fishing boat? Yeah.
I mean, or the barge. The one at the south edge is the barge.
The one at the south
There.
of us is the fishing boat.
Wait,
I have fixed
to
the
the
scale
north, to the
problem.
north, right? The one that's aground is the one.
Yeah.
The one that Uthred's in is a sailboat.
I thought that we were at the south.
Invert the image.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we in?
I can't reverse the map image. So you
Just go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow.
the map
gotcha,
is upside down.
Okay.
And there's not a road
North
here.
is south. South is north.
Right, and east is
So
west.
did
and west is
Uhtred-
east.
Did Uhtred already board the?
Apparently
Yes.
so.
All right. Well, so is he? I guess he's looking around. We want to set up a perimeter out here to kind of watch.
Yeah.
Out. I'm gonna come out and I'll kind of take the point out here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need
We'll just get.
before we start
Whoa.
trampling the area. Before we start trampling the area, we need to.
Yeah.
Look
Idea
for
of
tracks.
Yeah.
And
Okay, let's-
Synthon is supposed to be pretty good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. As I'm walking out to the point here, I'm scouting for tracks to and from the boat.
Okay.
And we need to be
So-
on the lookout for anybody who is watching out for us.
All right. So
And, yeah,
Matt
just-
roll perception. Jason roll your survival.
Since I'm on watch, do
I mean,
I need
that's-
to roll perception?
Yes. All right, so Jason, there are tracks all over the place. This is muddy, and it's pretty easy to see what's been going on. There are other than tracks of your own, which I won't describe to you because both Uhtred and Ray left some tracks in and around the boat.
Halfling tracks should be easy to tell.
There's one set of humanoid booted tracks that head back to the east.
To the
Towards
east.
Silvery Moon.
Towards Silvery Moon. There are all other kinds of lizard man tracks going to and from the boat. And there is one set of humanoid tracks leading away from the boat. It kind of mills around the boat a little bit and then heads away from the boat south. Remember, this map's
And
upside down.
Right,
Is
or
south
north
where
in
the
the-
lizard man tracks go to as well?
Yes. They go to towards that break in the riverbank. Yeah.
One set of booty tracks going back east, and then everything else going south.
Yeah, that checks out. Zed said that of the two sailors on the boat, one came back and another seemed to be working with the lizard men. So that's the tracks that we have.
It's an inside job.
Or mind control.
Lizards have mind control. Lizard Ben.
No,
Why not? You can ask your god for favors. Who's to say the lizard man can't do magic?
but it's
Can I roll an Arcana to see if I know if
much
lizard
easier
men can
to
do
pay
magic?
them than to charm them.
Yeah.
Depends, yeah. Arcana?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you know that just about anyone that's intelligent can be capable of magic, either arcane magic or divine magic.
Divine magic.
So I'm going to look for any valuables on the boat.
Let's see what's on the boat. Yeah.
All right, very good.
How easy will it be to unbeach? To break it free from the call it the guys from Evergreen and see how quickly they.
All right, so one question at a time. Let's deal with
Searching.
the searching.
It looks like it was picked over.
Uhtred, do me a favor and let's roll some investigation and see what you can find. So it is quite a mess. There's muddy tracks all over the boat, and it is torn apart.
Hey, somebody else come up here and take a look around, since I rolled so shitty.
I think you just broke the fourth wall clear.
I will take a look after you finish.
So, I will tell you that Uhtred, you do find some large items. There's still a wagon on board that seems to be in pretty good shape. There's a strong box that has been forced open and is empty. There's a weapons rack, but all that's left in the weapons rack is some broken bits of stuff. The rack itself is probably the only thing that's of value that you can tell. There's a spinning loom, big, large spinning loom for making threads. And there's a huge cask that looks massively heavy. And everything else looks like it's rifled through and broken up. Nothing small or medium in size seems to be left on the boat.
I can do an investigate, but I did want to ask Howard, what's the custom for salvage in this game? So, like in real life, if you salvage something at sea, it's just yours.
So I would say that this is more like the scene of a. It depends on the laws. And
Well, that's what I'm asking. I would think that I would have a somewhat decent grasp on the laws, considering I tend to break them.
Right. Right. Well, this is not considered public domain because this isn't some ancient shipwreck. This is somebody has stolen some goods, so I'm sure the owner should still claim rights to whatever was on there.
If we tell him.
Well, if we get it free and sail it back, then we can sell it back to him for a finder's fee.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we sell it outright.
I don't think
Or keep it.
We don't have the manpower to get that thing offshore.
I'm sure we could hire it if it's worth the money.
Well, we've got 3 strong fighters.
I'm talking about a big
I
bar.
will investigate Howard just to make sure that Uhtred didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks all messed up. It's all crap.
You find very much the same that as I described to Uhtred. That
What was that roll? Did Connery get on the boat too?
Yeah, I was there.
well, all right. Move your people to where they need to be.
Sorry.
Let's say if that roll doesn't find anything, it's not worth me getting on the boat.
So, if you're looking at the boat, you need to roll investigation, not perception.
Sorry.
Here comes the four.
Don't make me get on that boat.
Nah.
Yeah, there's big items and junk that has been shredded.
I mean, there's still stuff here of value, but nothing that we could put in our backpacks and take off with. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
So, I mean,
If we can get it loose, we can probably either get a recovery fee from the original owner, or if he's not interested in it, we could sell it outright. Worst case, we could give it to the fishermen as a bonus.
Hold on a second.
Now, that's what I was thinking is we could, while we're adventuring down there, we could tell the guy, hey, anything you want from this boat, man, go ahead and take it.
Well, we don't want to go that far yet.
Hold on a second. Jason, will you roll perception for me? All right. Very good. Now what are you doing?
Well,
South.
well, yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the ferryman to wait. How long do we think we'll be, guys? A day or two?
Yeah.
To wait a day or two on the north shore for us to come back. If we're lucky, we'll be able to salvage the boat as well. And I'm sure that's an inconvenience for you, so we're going to leave you some rations so that you're not worried about eating, and we'll give you 20 silver. 10 per day.
When we get back.
Roll perception. I'm sorry, not perception.
Persuasion.
Okay. All right, very good. He says, fine, for 20 silver. I'll be on the North Shore fishing and camping for a couple days.
All right. Does he need any rations, or is he going to be good with fishing?
Well, he'll take the ration.
Those fish I caught, you can have those.
Okay. All right, so
All right. I'll give him 5 silver to start with, and the rest we'll pay when we come back.
So,
okay.
So before he leaves, let's ask him, is there any way we could get this barge offshore?
Yeah, if you got a heavier boat and you got the tide or the rain right, the water level's been
dig around it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. Just the four of us.
And I don't know. It may be damaged underneath, and it might sink if you got it off the ground.
All right. Well, we had to try.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll wave goodbye to our fisher friend who goes to the North Shore.
Let's look at a signal
You can-
for to come and get us.
Is it too far for sound to sound like if we yell at him, he should be able to hear us, right?
It's kind of far. I mean, you're talking a couple hundred yards.
I would build a signal fire or something.
What's the range of a hooded lantern?
Well, a hooded lantern has a focus on it, right?
Yes.
Those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use that to kind of it can be seen from a good ways away. It may not illuminate things a good ways away, but it can be seen.
All right. So I have a hooded lantern. So I just tell him, be camping on the other side where not concealed where I can see you. And when we come, I'll use the hooded lantern to signal you to come get us.
All right. So he unties and he boot scoots out of there.
Right. All
So
right. Go
we
ahead
need to
into
keep
the
in
devil's
mind.
den.
We need to keep in mind that he may not. Matt, you're on mute. We need to keep in mind that he may not be there when we get back. He may be out foraging or whatever. So we won't be able to do like a quick getaway.
Or we might be more than 2 days, and he might not be here anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
There are things that we can't control.
Yeah. Just saying we need to be aware of that. That's all.
All right. Since we're going into enemy territory, I'm going to be stealthy.
All right, let's roll stealth.
Or at least try to be.
Huh?
Roll stealth. Everyone roll perception.
Perception or stealth?
Both. If you're going stealthy, roll stealth.
Oh, sorry. Stealth.
Does that mean roll?
That was Connery.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So a lot of dice to roll through here.
I got a 21, so I'm thinking I'm perceiving something.
If there's something to perceive.
If there's something to perceive.
Yeah, there is two. Now remember, we're upside down here. To the southeast, up on the hill. You hear rustling and some kind of guttural talking. Synthon.
I don't know, Lizard Man.
Yeah. I don't.
All right.
So,
it would be to the northwest on this map, correct?
It would be northeast on this map.
Northeast, okay. All right, well, I don't mind leading the way kind of towards the voices.
All right.
I'll advance.
I'm just going to do the same pattern that we had before. I want to stay behind and off to the side so I have shots with my short bow. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep up with Jason.
I'm not sure how far you want me to go, Howard, but I'm going to go.
That's good right there. All right, so why am I not? So you hear footsteps coming down the hill to your right. And then
I've got my bow ready, but not drawn.
Then you hear hissing and yelling. Hold tight, don't move.
I'm just checking out distances.
Oh, they did they move again? I'm too far back now.
Well, don't move.
You're behind us.
But I'm just trying to keep in formation. They moved again, and I was saying I was keeping pace with them.
Yeah,
but if you want me further back, that's
All right.
Yeah, that looks good right there.
Can you roll initiative?
As long as you're in short bow range.
roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ouch.
Lizard folk.
So, this. Oh, hang on. I got everyone selected. Can you all see? No,
I can't see anything.
you're blocked by the cliff.
Yep.
So, you see a lizard man step to the edge of the cliff. You should be able to see him now, right?
Yeah, I do.
And he barks out in a hissing voice, "Go away."
Like common.
Yeah, it was common.
Some dialogue with this.
Go away.
Yeah, we could try. Maybe we could buy the picture from him.
So I'll address. Is that another lizard person moving into the picture here? I will, in common, ask him. Come in peace. We just want to learn a little bit about if he knows anything about this barge and the contents on the barge.
All right. Are you trying to be persuasive? I assume that's probably the tone, right?
Yeah, persuasive.
All right. Let's see how that goes. Roll persuasion.
Talk him. Pretty persuasive.
He says, "That's our barge. Go away."
I'll let him know that
we don't. We just want to pick.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask him if he knows anything about a picture that's that may have been found on that barge. In a very persuasive way.
Right. He says, "That's our picture now. Go away."
Would you? We're very interested in that picture. We were wondering if you'd be willing to sell it to us.
He kind of turns to his one buddy and says something in a guttural language that you don't understand. The other one kind of leans over and says something back. Which picture? There were many.
How do you convey a risque picture to this man?
Naked woman.
Yeah, one with a nude human female, right? That's what it was.
Just nude female. We don't know that it was human or
female.
not.
Okay, all right. He's like, which one?
It was a smut barge.
Yeah, right.
It's Pornhub.com barge.
Right. You can't take that. We don't have the internet here in the swamp.
He says, "No sell the woman."
All
I'll just
well,
chime in here and say we've been hired to get it back. We would prefer to do it peacefully if we can.
Roll intimidation.
Yep.
intimidating's a halfling.
I kind of wanted to find out what lizard.
All right.
Wait, no.
Oh.
I have lucky, remember?
Okay.
All right.
I can be intimidating as fuck when I want to be.
So the two of them step back beyond the wrong one. Beyond you can't see two of them now, right?
Right.
Correct.
Two of them step back at that. The one puts his hand on his weapon and says, "Go away."
Well, at this point, diplomacy is breaking down. I'm going to. I'd like to move around this cliff area and get a better view.
Are we doing combat now? Because I go first.
Nobody's. I don't think we're in. Do we want to do combat, or we just want to?
Well, I don't know. We rolled initiative, so I'm confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
You rolled initiative to see how things will happen if hostilities break out.
Okay.
Well, then, if we're in combat, then let Ray go.
So we're agreed that we're in combat now, or what?
What?
I didn't necessarily want to be in combat now.
Well, I mean, hey, I tried a charisma skill too.
Yeah.
But the job is bring back the painting. So we either just roll over and die because we got talked out of it by a stubborn lizard man.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is we're gonna throw down here. But I'm wondering. I was just gonna make a move around to see if I could see above this cliff before kind of starting battle.
Combat.
As you start to move, he reaches to draw his weapon and initiative starts. So Ray gets to go.
All right. So the lizard man drew.
Yeah. As soon as you start to move, he reaches for his weapon.
Well, in that case, he's going to get the full on treatment.
I mean,
So this
he's
is an
up on the
attack
cliff.
advantage.
We could. All right. Fuck it. I don't care.
23
I'm
hits, I'm sure.
Let's get it on.
Hang on. I'm reading what your assassinate does again because
I roll at advantage, and if I hit, it's a crit.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be a crit anyway, but
What are you attacking with,
Actually-
Ray?
all right, yeah, roll critical damage. You fired your short bow, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you actually have taunts for vicious mockery now?
Oh wait, I didn't roll. I did. Yeah, I did.
All right, well, hang on. Your sneak attack.
If I roll at advantage, it's a sneak attack.
Okay. I see that now. All right, so Ray
Normally,
draws
I
his-
don't have to use the advantage because somebody's in melee, but in this case, I have advantage.
All right, so describe your critical attack for the benefit of
He draws and starts hissing, and I just put an arrow right into his mouth, hit him to the side of the wall.
Okay, that's a whole crap ton of damage.
Yes, it is.
All right, so let's apply that,
26 points.
and then select him, apply that. So Ray hauls off and shoots an arrow right into the mouth of the lizard man, and he immediately slumps over. And that makes it Synthon's turn. Are you taking any additional actions?
I'm going to move.
Okay. You can move while Synthon is going.
Okay, well, I'm going to move. We can't see the other lizards, correct? So I'm going to.
They've stepped.
They stepped back when I intimidated them, and then I just dropped their leader like a bad habit.
Yes, nice job. I'm going to move my 30, I guess, up into this range. Maybe right here.
The left-hand edge of that wall is shallow enough you can hop over it. It gets steeper and steeper as you go to the right there. So that's like, a 1 foot, 2 foot hop up there. I don't know. Yeah, you can see one of them from there. You can see one of them from there.
So I will. I've already have my crossbow equipped. See. Could I use a channel divinity?
You can. You can do that.
I'm going to try that.
Your channel divinity resets on short rest, right?
Where does it say? Let's see.
Well, we had a long rest in between the last time.
I'm just educating
for future use, you mean?
Yeah, it is short rest. Okay. So yeah, your channel divinity, which you have two options on that, right? You have your sacred weapon.
Sacred weapon. Yeah, I want to do sacred weapon.
Okay.
It's +3 to attack rolls.
Yeah. So
I'm going to go.
Which weapon are you declaring your sacred weapon?
My crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going, and then I'll go ahead and then. So I can use that and then still fire my weapon, right?
That's a bonus action, isn't it?
Sacred weapon. It's action type 1 action.
No, you can't do that and fire your crossbow.
No.
You can declare it as your sacred weapon, and on next turn.
Okay, let me do something else then. I'm going to go ahead and just as my action, I'm going to fire my crossbow.
Very good. Fire away.
Oops. What am I doing here? Controlled action does not have an item named cross. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm hitting my heavy crossbow. It says your controlled action does not have an item named heavy crossbow. What am I doing wrong?
Did you rename it or something?
I did it. Maybe are you doing it off the quick bar?
Yeah.
Once you re-drag it down there, it may have been when we re-imported the character, it lost the connection.
Okay, forget it. I'm just doing it from my my sheet, so that's working. So I'm going to go ahead and go.
Okay. It's going to hit.
All right.
Roll damage.
Damage. So this is okay.
All right, so you're attacking that one that you can see. Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do Divine Favor, which my prayer empowers until the spell ends. Your weapon attack deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay, so you could have done that as a bonus action prior to your attack.
I could have. That's why I wasn't sure of. So a bonus action can be done prior?
Yeah. So
Okay, I didn't realize
there's no order to that. You can do movement, action, bonus action in any order that you want, and you can actually do movement in two pieces if you want.
Okay, well now I know. So,
all right.
Yeah,
well,
I thought the bonus was.
If you're going to do channel divinity, then it
didn't
makes
he get
sense.
his proficiency bonus on the cross?
There is no proficiency bonus. There's only you're allowed to use the weapon without a disadvantage if you're proficient with it.
There's the proficiency bonus list.
You're breaking up there, Brad.
I said, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
So anyway, I guess my ignorance on the bonus, I guess I'm done at this point.
Okay. All right, so that's Ray Synthon. So
Are the others failing a morale check or something?
no. So he's got a javelin in his hand. He's going to throw at the paladin. What's the range on that? 30, 120. It's probably more than 30, isn't it? Yeah, it's way more than 30. He'll do his movement first, and he'll still be at disadvantage range. But he's going to do it. That's not going to be good enough, is it, Jason? What's your armor class?
16.
Alright, so he throws a javelin at you, but you step aside. That brings it to Connery.
Alright.
Wait a second, hang on.
I haven't moved at all.
Okay, never mind, I just had to check. Alright, Connery, it's all you.
Alright, am I going right after... What order was I in?
You went after the lizard man. He's already gone.
So I need to make contact with him then, right?
Yeah, you know you can go up that wall.
This is low enough. You can just go over it.
Okay.
It'll just cost you 5 movement, but
Oh, I'm at 40 right there.
okay. Well, that's going to be your limit then.
So, but I could get. Let's see. Okay. What, right there?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Not much I can do there.
Need to throw at him?
I got a short bow, but
Take a shot.
You got more than a short bow.
I have a naginata, but that is not a throwing weapon.
You have darts. What do you have equipped? You don't have anything equipped, right?
I've got darts. Those are that would be. I had a short bow, but and he's not close enough for anything else. Let me see here. Oh shit.
That's a short bow range. Easy.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know if I want to give that away right off the bat. I'll throw a dart at him. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, gotta get my character up. Inventory, dart. Okay.
You're gonna be next, Uhtred.
That hit it?
That's gonna hit.
All right.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, I cut him square between the eyes.
You hit a pressure point with your dart.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, very good. Monk throws
That's
a dart,
right.
hits the lizardman right in the face.
Right.
Uhtred. So take a 5 movement penalty to go over that wall. Anything left of that little shrub there.
Where is the wall?
Anything between Conry and the little shrub, you take 5 movement penalty.
So you could move 25 feet. You can't move 30 feet if you're going over that wall.
But
Here, now my weight
right there where I'm at.
Be right back.
Am I taking a penalty right there, Howard?
Yeah.
Am I taking a penalty right there?
If you go over that wall, you're going to have to take a 5 movement penalty anywhere between...
Well, what if I do that?
No, that's... You can step up over that wall at that point.
What is it? Is it shift?
It's just
Control.
spacebar.
I've got the... Hold on.
Control. There you go.
Let's see. How far away is he now? So how much movement? I got 8 feet of movement left. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
5 feet.
which basically translates to 1 square.
Let's see. How far is he now? So that Yikulawa that I have equipped is 10 and 30.
So you got to roll at disadvantage if you throw it from there.
Well, I got it. That's all I'd be able to do this turn anyway. So what the hell?
Right.
I don't have it on my power bar down here at the bottom.
In your character sheet for your inventory, for the line item for the weapon, if you just go to the left of the name, there should be a dice icon when you mouse over it.
Yep, gotcha. Oops, I gotta go back. Attack. Disadvantage.
Not going to be good enough.
Alright. So then I can pull my battle axe as a bonus action. Can I?
Yeah.
So I'll have that for next turn. Okay.
Very good. Alright, this lizard man. .5 feet. Once again.
Oh, that's a 1.
Alright. He manages not to spear his buddy in front of him. But his javelin goes skittering across the ground.
Does the javelin end up within the reach of Uhtred?
Well, I'm on him next turn. So.
Alright, that's fine. I just thought it would have been funny if you would have picked up his javelin and returned it.
Yeah.
It's about 10 feet away from him, up and to the left.
Got it.
All right, top of the orders, Ray.
So I'm going to move and cunning action to move 50, and then I'm going to hold my action for the lizardmen to be in melee. And then I take 5 off, so I can only do at most. That'll work.
All right.
It's not my full move, but that's good.
Your cunning action consumes your bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So I've used my move and my bonus action, and I'm going to hold my action for at least a lizardman to be in melee.
Got it. All right, Synthon.
Okay. I'll move. I'll go kind of line up like OK Corral style here.
I'm glad we're not up against the spellcaster.
Yeah. I'll take a shot with my crossbow.
Very good.
And I've got that divine, what was it? Divine favor enacted, correct?
Your channel divinity?
No, it's divine. Remember I did the divine favor as a bonus action?
Oh, okay. Did you actually cast that?
I don't think I did, but I meant to. But how do I?
We just have the two lizard folk left.
Yep.
Can I cast it now?
Yeah.
One's dinged up, right?
Yeah, I did one with the dart.
Oh, yeah, the dart. Yeah.
Hold on.
Where is divine favor? I'm not seeing it.
Well, it's in my D&D Beyond, but I don't see it here.
Yeah, it's a spell. It's in your spell book. Remember, you only have 2 spells per day.
Divine favor.
Yeah.
You see it?
It's in your spell book.
I'm in my spell book. Oh, I see. You have no available first level spell slots which to cast.
That's not true. You just did a long rest. You should have 2 slots.
Did you click the
Just
long
cast.
rest when we?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
No, not try it now.
Okay, seemed to have worked.
All right, so you.
Do I attack with the divine favor?
Well, you roll your crossbow bow and then you roll the divine favor damage if you hit. Which one are you shooting at?
See, Howard, see the write-up for the crossbow? It says proficiency with a heavy crossbow allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. Oh, okay, I see. So it's on there, and then it's not on the damage. It's only on the
attack
hit.
roll.
I got it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Did I hit?
That hits, yes.
So I do the damage on the crossbow, then I do divine favor.
Correct. Matt, what are you putting all over my map?
I can't figure out how to get rid of it.
Hang on. Which one are you shooting?
Well, I'm going to shoot the one that hasn't taken damage yet.
It's the back one.
I'll shoot the back one, yeah. And
Okay. Now roll your divine.
Right.
As I remember, these guys had about 20-some hit points apiece.
Hey, no metagaming.
20, 22, something like that.
So you don't need to roll. You don't need to roll attack. Just roll damage with your divine favor. It goes
Sorry.
off.
Yeah, sorry.
Not doing worthwhile stuff here.
So I did a total of 12 on him.
Owie.
Okay. That's radiant damage. All right, so Matt, you go to the little L-shaped measurement controls thing there.
Yeah.
And then you click on the little starburst that you see and hit the delete button on your keyboard.
The starburst.
The origin.
Oh, okay. And then you do what?
Hit the
Delete
delete on
key.
keyboard.
Oh,
Yeah, you got it. There you go.
got it. Okay, thank you.
Guys added a new one.
No, I didn't do that. That was not me.
Okay, okay.
That was me. I was trying to drag the screen and I accidentally put a template
Okay.
down. All right.
All right, so both of them are still up, and it's my
Yes.
turn, right?
Yes.
No. One of the lizardfoot men gets to go now. The front one.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
You can't skip him.
Ah, I'm sorry.
well, you can. But
Let's see who he favors. Oh, he likes Connery. Okay.
Oh, bring it, dude. He should burn.
he is now in melee range.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's melee range.
I'm shooting.
All right.
We'll go simultaneously, but I'm shooting.
Yeah.
As he crosses across you,
You want to go first, Howard?
Yeah. This will be
I'll
simultaneous.
let you go first, Howard. and
wouldn't you
then-
be shooting him when he gets like across?
The condition was is in melee.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, you're right. Right.
So he hits you with a.
I still
Yeah.
can't like pick my character. Okay, there we go. Oh, he does. Oh, I'm afraid.
You good, Howard?
No, because he gets 2 attacks.
Oh,
He's
okay,
also,
cool.
He's also going to do a shield bash.
Oh. Ow.
So he hits you with a club and then he bashes you with the shield for a total
Okay.
total of 7.
7? I thought it was. Oh, 7. Okay, I thought you rolled. You had a bonus to strength. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right.
Good.
Yeah, fire your arrow.
Do I need to apply that?
Yeah, if you would.
Probably didn't hit.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, that was my action.
All right, now it is your turn, Connery. Your action, Connery.
Okay, sorry, I had a text. Let's see. If I move over here, can I get him as a flanking?
Yes, you can.
All right. Then I roll at advantage, correct?
Yes, you do.
All right. Sorry. All right. Then we're going to unarmed strike and unarmed strike.
It's kind of moot, but roll d6. All right, roll critical damage.
All right.
And describe your attack.
I'm going to jump over him, and we are going to grab him by the neck and twist at the same time, and then kick him in the back.
To the head.
All right. Well, that hurts him.
Oh, it didn't kill him?
No.
All right, well, then the strike will be next, yeah.
Still at advantage.
Normal damage.
Normal damage.
So that'll be the boot to the back. So twist his neck, then kick him.
Okay.
That's got to be close.
Come on, sympathetic.
Chiropractic adjustment.
Yeah, chiropractic adjustment.
So he falls back over, kind of hisses and falls to the ground.
We'll do a little adjustment here. Tell me how that feels. And and I'll land and look at him and motion towards him.
Next.
Not to be undone.
Well, see, now he's got a safe face. Yeah, you and I have both dropped somebody. The barbarian's not getting any kills.
Oh, you're using your rage?
Yeah, looks like it.
I got 3 charges, so I figure
That's per day, though, right? That's long rest to get those back, right?
For long rest.
Uh-huh.
I got an investment to keep here.
Okay. It's gonna hit. All right. So Uhtred sits up, slashes him with a battle axe. The lizardman kind of recoils a bit, uses an action to disengage, and
He's booking it.
heads for the hills.
Yeah, I don't know that we want him telling the rest of the tribe.
No, definitely not.
Ray, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm too far away to shoot, so I'm going to have to move first. Let's see how far I have to move. Oh, I guess not at all, but I'll still move. 25 feet straight forward.
Vicious mockery.
That's gonna miss.
Okay.
Senthon.
You might want to, since you still have some movement, you might want to move closer to him because he's probably going to keep running.
Yeah.
Full 30.
30 puts you next to Uhtred. You can just drag him. Hit the spacebar when you get there.
Well, I was thinking a Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
We'll probably never catch him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, Nick, I've already moved, so next round I can book it. I'm trying not to be in melee with him.
That's your movement.
Well, he's
Senthon.
running though.
Oh, maybe not.
Roll d6.
Good.
Damage, right? No, D6.
You roll a d6 to see if you super crit him.
Just was it just a /RD6?
Yeah.
Space star D6.
Backslide. He did it. All right, roll critical damage. Yikes.
He's dead.
He did.
Puts a crossbow bolt square in the middle of his back, and
He's pretty good then.
Howard, should I be deducting the? I guess I'm retrieving the crossbow.
yeah.
bolt
Yeah.
out of the bodies. We're assuming that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, crossbow bolts aren't as difficult to retrieve as arrows usually.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't.
sure.
So that
So
spells.
everybody
the
got
end.
a kill except for Uhtred, right?
Yeah.
You guys are
Make-
keeping score these days.
He's doing the Legolas, and yeah, I got you. Okay.
That's
All
why he
right.
went into a rage.
right. Okay.
Well, just keeping track of who's expendable.
Oh well.
Damn. I have no particular love for lizard men one way or another, but we should probably do something with the bodies rather than just leave them here.
Yeah. Search the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut their heads
All right.
off.
Hey, we do need to find out if there's anybody else watching. So we better send somebody up to take a look.
It's like we got him off.
All right, who's doing what? That's one at a time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'll scout. I'll stealthily scout.
All right,
Give me
roll,
I'm gonna search this smart mouth lizard man.
all right, roll investigation. Give me perception, Mike.
What would it take to get up to scale that cliff right there?
Which cliff?
This one right up here.
It's
Shit.
so it's just was that athletics?
Okay.
We'll say a DC 5 athletics check. That's not a tough climb.
Okay.
So you climb up there. So you're also looking around?
Yeah.
All right. So roll perception.
Check.
So let's see what we got here. Uhtred. We'll start with that.
Do I need an investigation also?
No, you're just up there looking around, right? Uhtred's
Yep.
the one searching the bodies.
Yep.
Right.
I just wanted to clear.
Maybe Zinthon.
I just wanted to clear the.
Yeah,
the field.
Synthon, you need to come check this guy too, because I rolled.
Oh, you're
Check,
checking the
check.
one where I took his head off?
Yeah.
I'll move
not-
over.
You're not supposed to prompt Synthon to do something based upon your die roll. That's metagame information.
Well, I'm gonna move over. Actually, I'm gonna start by checking this lizard
Okay.
out.
You roll
And
investigation.
let's grab the bodies, and we wanna get them out of sight.
All right, so
Searching
Ray
first.
and Connery, over the hill, you can see down into it. It goes up a hill, and then it goes down, and then it gets really swampy down there. You don't see any immediate threats.
All right.
Anything that looks like a camp or anything like that.
Smoke on the horizon. Smoke on the water.
Well,
Get these bodies. Let's
cold
get the
camp.
bodies searched, and then we'll move
Get the
forward.
bodies out in the open. Let's cover up the scene. Scratch the ground with some branches. I don't care. Whatever.
Toss the bodies in the river.
Toss the bodies in the river.
Well, we
Yeah.
haven't searched the bodies yet, right?
Yeah, Synthon, roll investigation.
Let's do that first, and then we'll.
I'll keep watch.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Roll
Folks,
d6.
D6.
Yeah, let's just see. Yeah, you guys not doing well with the investigation checks. All right. So
We missed the Hope Diamond.
Well, I mean, they're lizard men. They don't have clothes, right? So if they have gold or something,
check this clothes they've got.
So one of them is wearing a chain shirt. That's armor. They are wearing some vestments. There are 3 javelins, 3 heavy clubs, 3 spiked shields. One of them has some rope. Uhtred, you do find a potion that was at the ready of one of the lizard men. You also find a ring that he was wearing. And then there are some purses with some coins in them.
We haven't checked the other lizard, right? That's on the cliff.
I'm actually showing you 3. All 3.
Yeah, you've got 3.
So I'm giving you the readout from all 3. I assume that you're checking all the bodies.
Yeah.
Who's got the best arcania or whatever, so we can figure out if the ring has got any special quality? Or
my arcana is
what else was there?
13.
Why don't you check the ring out, see if it's any.
All right. Well, I guess I'll come back from watching.
Pocket all this stuff like a ring. We just pocket it and check it out later.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
if we hit camp.
How long does that take? Is that a longer process?
You have to do a short rest to investigate.
All right, that's fine. Yep, that's cool. I'll
Just
throw
don't
that in
wear
my
it
inventory.
until we checked it.
So do we want to take the chain mail and the weaponry and bury it somewhere? We got to come back.
Why don't we just put it back on the boat?
Yeah, just throw it back on the. Wasn't there a chest, an empty chest on the boat?
There was a chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be locked, but it's still a chest.
Whereas if we bury it, it would be. Okay. I'll bring it back. I'll bring the stuff back to the boat. It's stuff I can handle by myself to bring back.
Yeah.
Yeah, javelins, heavy clubs, shields.
The clubs probably aren't worth diddly. Just leave them.
Yeah.
Well,
the shields are iffy.
Throw the clubs in the water.
Yeah, just dispose of them, but we don't need to save them.
Right.
All right. So you
actually moving back to the boat, Howard. We just assume I do.
Oh, where'd Mike go? Anybody else see Mike?
No, he dropped off.
So,
hey, Howard?
Yeah.
You want me to actually move back to the boat to bring that, or just assume that I've moved back?
That's fine. No, you don't need to move. So you're putting the javelins on the boat, the rope,
the shield, the rope, the shields,
the 3 spike shields, the 3 javelins, the rope, the chain shirt.
Does anybody else have shields?
I can't use them.
Like Jason, you might want to take a spiked shield instead of the shield you've got.
Nice shield.
I know you're not using it. It's a weapon, though. It's a shield that you can use as a weapon.
Is it the same AC?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll grab the spike shield.
I think we might still be in combat too.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Can I overwatch? Can I stealth and overwatch?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I've been doing.
Ray, did you want one of those spike shields? Do you have?
I don't use shields.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I can't use my short bow with a shield.
All right. So, who's taking the coins?
I'll take them.
All right.
How many coins are there?
33 silver, 12 gold, 42 copper.
I guess we're adding these to our group.
Well, we'll split them later.
Yeah, notate them as party split or party bounty.
Okay, I'll call it lizard loot.
Lizard loot. I'm gonna go grab a coffee here real quick.
I'm gonna ask you to repeat that in just a second.
Okay.
I didn't take note.
And Howard, I think you've still got combat going.
Whenever you're ready, if you repeat those coins.
33 silver, 12 gold,
Yep.
42 copper.
Yep. Yep. Got it.
Then there's also a signet ring, a potion.
Okay.
I got the ring.
Now why don't you note the ring then?
Okay. And
I'll take the
you
potion.
want me to carry the potion too?
Yeah. Why don't you carry the potion?
Okay.
All right, very good.
Can we ask the is there any way to signal the fishermen to come pick up the loot?
That's fine. It's not that much loot, dude. It's just
Yeah,
some coins, a chainmail,
Well-
and the javelins. Who cares? If somebody comes and steals.
Oh yeah, we're carrying the coins.
It's been the equipment's been here for almost a week, and everybody's like, no, we don't go on the south side of the river.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So you're keeping the coins, the ring, and the potion with you.
Correct. And I took this. I guess that shield is a +2 armor class. That spike shield.
Spike shield.
Pretty sure I read that.
Well,
I think if you look in the monster manual, when you look under armor class, it says that.
armor class.
I mean, my current shield is +2.
It doesn't really say in here, so I have to look in the D&D Beyond. Okay.
Close.
Okay. Should I add that shield to my the spike shield to my D&D and Beyond?
Yeah, you can add that.
Still blending in here.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nope.
Okay.
Very good. Any other actions?
So we dump the bodies in the. What else? So we dump the clubs. We put the loot on the boat. Anything else we can think of?
No.
Okay.
I don't see a spike shield, but
Oh, D&D Beyond, they don't have a spike shield? Well, they've got one in the game here.
Probably gonna
They don't call it out specifically. It's just shield, and you can add spikes to it.
okay. I'll just know that I've got a spike shield. So
I've got to let the dog back in.
Okay.
Sucks. Be right back.
Let the dog in.
All right. So now what?
Maybe follow the tracks.
Yeah, we need to follow the tracks in. See what we're dealing with, and then go from there. Chances are the painting, since they already admitted that they have it, which we kind of figured, that they're not going to trade it away or give it away or surrender it in any way, even if they keep all the rest of the loot. So it's going to be in their village.
Yep, we just got to track them.
So we just need to track back to find the village and then figure out a way to get the painting out without having to kill the entire village.
You know,
it's a lot of work.
A lot of XP.
We're paid by the job, not the kill.
That's where your thievery skills will come in handy.
Well, I mean, I'm not adverse to killing a few of them if it comes to it. I'm just saying we're not paid to do so.
Yeah, I'm not averse to killing all.
He's a troubleshooter.
All right,
We'll just start following the tracks.
Right.
Okay.
Con, when you were up on that hill, you didn't see anything like or trails or anything.
You don't see
Is
Connery.
that what Howard told you?
Connery's up on the cliff hiding.
Yeah. I didn't see anything, right?
Neither one of us did.
Actually, there's a bit of a trail, if you can call it that. It looks like a worn area that maybe you could infer that the lizardmen might have been coming from on your right.
Okay. All right.
Well, I guess we.
Did you get all that, Brad?
No.
No? Okay.
Who's our best tracker? Jason, are you our best tracker?
Follow the
I'll meet
tracks.
you guys at the top. How about that?
Because my survival's 13.
Rival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
Who's high? Okay. Connery or Ray, you guys higher?
Not me.
No, we're about the same. I'm 12.
Okay. All right. Anton, lead the way, man. Track us. Track for us.
Should I do a survival?
There's a path that looks like they came from.
So yeah, there looks like a bit of a worn path. It's not going to be a difficult, assuming that's the correct path that they were using, and it's going to lead to where you want it to go.
That and I'd watch for pitfalls, traps.
Do the tracks from the barge lead to the?
They seem to, yes.
No.
There's
Okay.
kind of tracks here and there and everywhere. It looks like they've been milling about for a little while and doing things for the past couple days. But
Was there a camp where these guys were at?
not that you can see from where you're at. You're going to have to follow it.
We're going to follow the tracks. I'll take the lead.
So as we're following these tracks,
Yeah,
I'm just going to throw out the opinion that I don't think that they'll be as open to talk once we're in their territory.
No.
We can try it, but chances are revealing ourselves is probably an instant way to start a fight.
Right.
So just keep that in mind as we go further.
Oh,
and did somebody want me to do something?
that'll be easy.
Was somebody saying they wanted Ray to do something?
I
It's
didn't
not.
hear anything.
Cool.
Man, we just fought? Or
Yeah, I forgot to show you, so I was giving you a...
So I'm guessing I killed the one with the fancy armor because he didn't get intimidated.
Yeah,
Well, that was probably the leader
Yeah, the one who didn't get intimidated by the 4 foot tall halfling.
Yeah, you can. The one with the chain shirt was the one that didn't step immediately back.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we just follow the path.
All right. So
do I need to re-roll stealth or anything like that to?
no, we'll reset when the time comes.
Oh.
So you you go up the embankment and it goes up for a bit, and then you can see down. So this is clearly an older embankment from a time past. The river has receded to a smaller area than probably at some point in history. As you get past that, the land just flattens out as you come down the hill, and you can see almost to the horizon this kind of rolling, swampy area that you come down into. And you're in the moors. You're in the Evermoors.
A picture for the moors.
So yeah, we need to do a scene change. Why is it not closing?
Here we go.
And I think we need some players, don't we? Let's see. We had Synthon kind of out front here, right? Because he's tracking.
I see black.
It's very dark in the swamp.
Uhtred, Ray. Who am I missing? Connery. So the air is heavy and moist, and there's condensation, swampiness everywhere. It just smells damp and wet.
Why do I think there's going to be snakes here?
Snakes. It's always got to be snakes.
It's always got to be
Goddamn snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes? So the worn area is represented by the brown. So you can see some paths that looks like they've had some traffic that might be attributable to the lizardmen.
Okay, well, I'll keep following what seems to be the most tracked path.
All right, so roll survival for me since you're my Uber tracker.
Yeah, one wrong turn and you could end up into an area that's pretty heavily undergrowth.
Roll, I'm sure we're going to lead us into a swamp for sure.
Too late. We're already in a swamp.
Yeah. I've actually spent some time backpacking into a swamp before, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So as we go, Howard, I'm using one of my daggers to just mark the path. You know, cutting a big X on a tree or that kind of thing.
Okay.
I've got some chalk if you want to use.
Sure, I'll use chalk.
Okay.
I didn't happen to have any.
So there's a bit of a mist and a fog here. It's hard to see very far. The chalk may or may not be there when you get back.
Yeah, I was going to say you might want to just go ahead and mark it with the dagger on the.
All right. Well, in light of that, I'll continue to just whittle on the wildlife.
Right. Yeah, the fairies might like that.
So the best you can tell, Jason, you're not really sure where those three guys came from. You think this path leading to your right kind of goes around a shrub in two directions. You think that's the most likely thing that you can reason out.
All right, I'll move forward on that path. Not sure how far you want to go.
And I'm assuming we have heavy underbrush.
Oh yeah, it's teeming with wildlife. Heavy underbrush,
Any chance I can get like a branch or whatever to do a makeshift 10-foot pole? Or, well, in my case, it would be like a 5-foot pole, but you know what I mean. Basically, just something to probe the underbush before I step into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's sticks and things lying around.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be fancy. Just a branch.
That you can
You
irritate
could use
snakes
one of
with.
those heavy clubs.
The heavy club is probably heavier than I am.
I'm going to.
Any trail markings that appear to be other than natural growth?
Roll survival. What are you implying by other than natural growth? I guess I don't understand what you're looking for.
A group of rocks that are stacked in a certain way, a twig that is tied over, something hanging from the tree branches that doesn't belong there.
The skeleton in the branches.
Yeah, skeleton, the guy on a stick.
So you don't see anything that looks intentionally out of place like that someone's trying to mark a trail or something? You don't see anything like that. You just see an area that is a little bit traffic worn. Looks like somebody uses this routinely to go back and forth.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
We're going to keep moving on the path that most probably theirs.
Yep. I'll keep marking our progress.
Not sure how far you want me to move, Howard, so I'm just kind of moving in increments.
That's good. Everyone set themselves off a synthon there. Once you're set, we're going to do some perception rolls.
I would recommend. I know I equipped my Eucla.
Oh, I've always got my short bow close at hand.
Okay. No, I'm not sure how good distance weapons are going to be in this environment. So.
You stepping in that water, Connery?
No.
Okay, so you're standing in the edge of that water.
Yeah, I want to be I just wanted to kind of be just off the path. I'm about 10 feet away from my nearest person.
Okay. Can I get a round of perceptions?
Yep.
Trying to zoom in and I get the wrong thing. Perception.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm being careful.
Who am I missing?
I even slumped down so that you guys could get that ray effect on camera.
Right.
All right. Uhtred, Ray.
Oh.
You think there's something big in that bush, which
This
would
one
be
up here?
to your south, which is above you on the map.
Right.
Roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Everybody?
Combat's not started.
Just those two. Yeah, combat's not started. Hang on. Ray and Uhtred's the one that are aware of it.
Please.
And I can get no breaks on initiative rolls.
I know.
Oh,
Okay,
you guys got lucky. Well, that's nice.
Oh, you rolled a unknown number.
Yeah.
Okay. So something is moving in that bush to your north.
You mean to the south of us?
Sorry,
Yeah.
you're south. Above you on the map, you're south.
Roger. To our left. To our
To our
left.
left. On your left.
Contact
On your left.
left. 10 meters. Engage.
Well, I mean, I've got my bow out. If something comes out that's hostile, it's going to get assassinated.
All right, so you're going to hold your action. If something comes out, you're going to attack.
I mean,
You're not going into that bush.
oh no.
All right, so you're holding action, ready for anything to come out of that bush. Uhtred, what is your?
I don't know, but it will sound un-orc, but if we can move past it without getting into a fight, I'm up for that, because who knows what this large thing is.
But you wanted experience points, man.
Well, I don't mind them, but I'm worried about my frailer teammates.
Brave Sir Robin.
So you're not taking any particular actions. You're just standing where Pat.
Well, I think I would signal Simpon and Conry that there's something in the bush there.
Okay.
Well, that was the contact left, yeah.
Contact left. Meters. I'll copy over.
Then maybe we just keep moving forward.
Okay. So you're not holding an action or anything.
Sure, I'll hold an action.
What's going to be your action that you're holding, and what's the trigger event?
If something comes out of that bushes, I'm gonna whack it with.
Okay.
Whack-a-mole.
I use my divine sense.
Well, okay, but you're not aware of
I'm
it.
literally going to assassinate it if it comes at me.
Okay. Well,
Right, and we know there's something in there, so that's really what that divine sense would tell us. Is there something in there?
Well,
It might tell us if it's good or bad, but it's probably just a big fucking creature. It's neither a
Okay.
hippo or
So-
something.
Both Ray and Uhtred have alerted held actions. Here.
Giant frog, and I'm assassinating it.
Hang on. We'll
Do we see something? We aren't aware of this. Synthon and I aren't aware of this yet.
well, you'll be aware of it as soon as it comes out.
giant toad.
Ooh.
It actually shows you the name when I show you the.
No, we're just guessing.
We just guessed it was giant toad.
It is actually called giant toad.
Okay, not slotty.
All right, so
This thing looks pretty tough, actually. We're gonna have a hard time.
yeah, well, it's roughly the size of a Volkswagen.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Slug bug green brown.
So it leaps out. So we're gonna do some simultaneous actions here because you have held actions. It's engaging Ray in some fashion. I'll
It's
let you
gonna
guys
gulp.
go ahead and do your head actions, your held actions. So Ray was first. Let me go back to my. Okay, so you're assassinating with vicious mockery.
Yep.
All right, roll your
And it's
attack.
at melee, so it's a sneak attack.
Fair enough. So you shoot it with an arrow.
Yep. 29 points. Suck it.
All right, you stick an arrow right in its throat. Uhtred, what's your held action? You're gonna swing a battle axe at it.
Is open.
It is now.
I think it's going to gulp on a certain halfling.
That's precisely what
Skin
it's going
is
to
too
do.
thick. I have to cut it from inside.
Right.
Uhtred, your held action?
My action is this. Did you see that?
Okay, I'm gonna reach.
Yeah, I would rage.
Yeah, I think my action is like, holy shit!
Yeah. What the?
That's gonna hit. Okay.
Ow.
Womp womp.
So it's going to.
I hope it made it rethink its mistakes about attacking me.
Well, it's kind of a simultaneous action, so it doesn't have time to
Yeah.
rethink anything. So it tries to swallow Ray.
I'm sure that's going to hit. Yeah.
Did I hear a ribbit? Did I hear that in the background?
Probably.
Ribbit.
All right, so
They get
it bites
blood.
and delivers a little bit of poison,
No save?
Oh, something else I can milk.
and you are grappled.
I got nipples. Can you milk me, fucker?
You are now inside the mouth of the toad.
Legs are just kicking.
So you're grappled and held, and it's in you're in its mouth. Did you take the damage?
I did.
Okay. Synthon, you're now aware of the actions. Conry, you're now aware of the actions. Roll initiative, and we'll go to round 2.
Jesus, that could have done 20-something points of damage.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Are we rolling initiative now?
Yeah, roll initiative. All right. Ironically enough, Ray, it's your turn, but your options are rather limited at this point.
I'm going to use the knife in my sleeve.
Yeah, there we go.
And in classic Drax fashion, I'm just going to stab down.
All right. Well, you're holding your crossbow right now. Short bow. I'm sorry.
I just let it. I drop it as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then draw the knife in my sleeve. I'm not going to use movement for anything else anyway.
All right. Okay.
And then go stabby.
All right. So you're going to attack with disadvantage because it is hard for you to do anything at this point. So roll attack at disadvantage.
How do I break the grapple is broken with a strength check or something?
Yeah, you can. That's an action, but you can choose to try to break out.
Yeah, my strength is low, so it's not gonna. So let's see here. I don't have dagger on my hot bar.
Just click on the character.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So you pull the knife. You try to reach to hit anything, meaningful, but
I mean, all right. The frog's all around you. I think it'd be.
I can't get leverage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
so you're just you're hitting teeth. You're hitting things where you're not really doing any good. Connery.
Yeah.
Your buddy's in the process of being swallowed by a frog. What do you do?
All right. We're gonna flank it.
Heimlich maneuver.
Hi,
All right.
We're gonna get the high ground, and then we'll attack with advantage.
So you're going into the shrub?
Sure.
All right, well, back up a bit because you're on top of the toad there.
Oh, okay. And I don't know how I ended up on top of the toad because that's not where I moved my guy. But all right,
He's big.
Yeah, he's big. He's big.
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's vehicle-sized.
Right. Yeah. All right. Does that hit?
It's a hit. Gonna hit.
All right. And we'll do it again. Wow. That hit?
That hits. Okay.
12.
So.
Oh, shit. I killed him.
Dead or
All right, I'm going to quickly look
30
around.
points
to make sure
almost.
that I'm going to quickly look around to make sure that I'm not going to get ready to be swallowed.
All right, roll perception.
All right.
Ray,
there we go.
I assume you exit the frog.
Yes, as soon as it goes slack, I'm leaving the frog.
Yeah. Don't forget your bow.
Yeah.
All right, so you fish around its mouth, and you find your bow.
Yep. Get the slime off of it.
Connery, you're kind of in some bushes with thorns and stuff, but other than that, you don't see any other immediate danger.
All right, clear. Let's clear the place.
Who the hell thought a toad with teeth was a good idea? And I just kicked the toad.
Obviously, the gods mock you.
This is why my people don't settle in swamps. Resheath my knife.
Quite
I'm guessing
the
the toad.
I'm gonna check
The toad doesn't have any hidden treasure back there, right?
Yeah.
You're looking for the treasure hoard of the toad?
Some bones and a pile of goo.
All right, roll investigation.
Dig through the shit pile.
Right.
I could take a couple hacks at his stomach, see if he's digesting anything.
Yeah. That would probably be a good idea.
So you guys actually going into the shrub where he came from to do your investigation?
I'm already in there.
I am not.
Synthon, are you investigating from outside that huge shrub, or you waiting in there?
I'll go in.
All right.
I'm gonna start cutting on that frog, see if I can get anything from his guts.
I'm going to recover and wipe slime off.
Okay.
I feel so funky; it gets everywhere.
Now you know how I felt with the with the spider.
So Connery, Synthon, you kind of look around, and the shrub is just dense.
Right.
You don't see anything of value or import in there.
Right.
Got to be a hole in there for a Volkswagen-sized dog to live in.
It obviously specialized in living in this underbrush.
Yeah, I was just sitting on the path waiting for something small enough to walk by to swallow. And there was Ray.
Yeah, there's Ray.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to reach deep to get my arrow back.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll for investigating his guts?
Well, roll survival. I mean, to open him up and then roll investigation. How much time are you going to invest in this?
Not a ton.
I'll help. I'll help with his investigation.
Okay.
I will do the help action. I'm not actually going to cut stuff, but I'll like watch over his shoulder and be like, "Oh, you missed the spot.
All right.
Hey, check over there too."
Roll a second investigation, Uhtred. We'll take the higher number. All right, so you find a half digested fish, and a bird of some kind that's recently been ingested, but but nothing really interesting else inside.
What's in the stomach of the bird?
It was the fish all along, man. It was the fish.
What's in the stomach of the fish?
Not too
All
bad
right.
the bird was not in the fish.
That the fish was in the stomach of the bird that was in the
That would
stomach
make-
of the toad.
Yes,
Right.
that would make more evolutionary sense, but okay then.
All right, well, my curiosity is sated, but ow!
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so
All right, so
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry you guys were doing.
so we have Conry missing some hit points.
Yep.
We have Ray missing some hit points.
Yep. What time of day are we looking at?
It's midday. You guys started out in the morning. You
Yeah.
only spent a couple hours on the river. You had one fight.
Okay.
So it's
Still
midday.
fairly early yet.
All right. We're good.
Do we want to have the paladin lay some hands? Ray, how are you set for hit points?
About half.
Oh, yeah, you need some hands.
So we need to maybe take a short rest and then do some lay on hands or something.
So you guys gonna take a rest here?
Well,
you're
I was going to say
carving
scout
up
up ahead. Let's scout up
Maybe go
ahead.
to the water's edge up there.
Well, if we know that if that giant toad was sitting here, the creatures around it must know that giant toad was sitting here, and they probably, for at least stay away, right? So we might be able to get away with a short. Versus if we move down by the water, there's all kinds of shit that could come out and get us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so
rest.
it's 10 after 6. How much longer are we going?
Probably not too much longer. Maybe another 10, 15 minutes.
6:30 then.
Probably do 6:30.
Okay. All right, who's rolling for the
Sorry,
party?
Be 3:30 your time, right?
Well, I did want to use Arcana on that ring.
What
Can
do
we
we
roll?
roll?
Okay.
Random encounter.
You're rolling for random encounter while you take
can
a
we
short
get it?
rest.
I got it typed in already.
Go ahead.
D100.
Oh boy. All right.
Is this before or after we get to use our short rest?
Flip a coin.
In terms of hit points.
Flip a coin.
Was
Flip
that
a coin.
D2 R
Yeah.
slash RD2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say
Okay.
1 you get the rest, 2 you don't.
All right, you may hit it. I got it.
Go for it.
1 you get the rest. All right. Do your short rest.
All right.
Are you spending hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted me to use Arcana to examine the ring or the potion?
Yeah, roll
Which do you want me to
Arcana.
look at?
Which one are you doing?
I don't know. That's why I'm literally asking the party. Which one do you want me to look at?
Let's do the ring.
All right, I'll look at the ring while I'm resting.
Okay, roll Arcana. Oh, you did. All right, the ring appears to be an ordinary ring.
Is the signet ring matching anything that I've seen before? The signet itself? Or perhaps there's an inscription?
It looks like some kind of family crest. Nothing that you're aware of.
In other words, is it clearly human or clearly not human?
Well, it's a family crest, so I assume that if I recognize it as such, it's probably not Lizard Man.
No, it looks like...
Can I use history to see if I recognize it?
Sure.
Not that I have great proficiency in history, but
Hmm.
yeah,
No.
that's what happens from not going to school.
What about the potion? Look at the potion.
I think I can only do
So-
one per short rest.
Yeah, you can really only investigate one item or bind one item on a short rest.
Do I get spells back on a short rest?
No, it's a long rest for your spells.
I mean,
Sure,
I could look at right. I could look at the potion.
Okay,
You could.
I thought you were investigating the toad though. That's what you were doing on your short rest.
Well, it was. Oh, that was the short rest time. Well,
Yeah.
Well, Connery can investigate the potion. Then he's got all kinds of liquid libation.
Herbalism?
Herbalism. Yeah, what am I
perhaps?
rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
Nice. Okay. I don't know where in your past, but you've seen potions like this, and based on the color of the liquid, the smell, and the viscosity, you think it's a potion of undetectable alignment.
What?
It conceals your alignment if somebody like Jason's running around using divine sense.
That's odd. That is
Well,
really-
they probably didn't really know what it was for. They just knew it was valuable.
I got you.
All right, very good.
It's lizard folk. I mean, they're hiding everywhere, and we just, they go undetected all the time.
All right,
Ninja
so
lizard folk.
who wants to roll for the
Oh,
party
roll.
to see what kind of fun you get wandering about as you wrap
What am
up
I rolling? 100?
Let's get a D4, please. There are 4 options here.
Hmm.
Option 1.
Or number 1, Alex.
All right.
I'll give you what's behind door number 1 or the envelope. Would you like the envelope?
Too bad the envelope has a sphere of annihilation.
Yes.
And it's
Inside of a portable hole. Now
Can I
all
get-
of existence is gone.
A round of perceptions, please.
Oof.
So close.
A 19 is so close. Oh my god.
All right. So while you guys are doing your stuff, not really paying attention to what's going on around you, healing and looking at magic items and carving up toads.
Carving up toad shouldn't take that long.
Let's see who it goes after. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ray! Why does it always have to be Ray?
You got some healing in though, right?
Yeah, but I don't have that much to begin with, so
Did you do your short rest, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
I did. The toad and the snake were in on it together.
Yeah. There was a power vacuum.
The snake always hated the toad.
Constrictor. That's a red-tailed boa constrictor. It's not poisonous, but it is a constrictor.
For anybody who is small, it might be a threat. Oh, I got it.
All of you. All of you.
Jason, do you remember my snakes? Howard?
I do.
That's the exact snake we had. That was the smaller of the big two.
Snakes in your basement?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the
All right.
red-tailed boa.
So it makes sense why it's going after the smallest target here.
Yep. Swallow it whole.
I really hate snakes.
So it did its thing and got its element of surprise. sneaks up and tries to bite Ray.
That'll hit.
All right, once again, you're going to be grappled. Ooh.
I'm down.
What's your total hit points, Ray?
15.
All right. Snake comes out of the bushes that you guys were stomping around, reaches up, grabs, bites Ray. Ray goes limp.
Crumbles.
And it starts to drag Ray off.
Well, now, to be fair, a constrictor snake will strike and then wrap around its prey, squeezing it to death, and then swallow it.
It killed it with the bite, though. So now it's going to take it off in the shrubs where... All right. Roll initiative. Hang on.
It says there's no active combat encounter.
He's working on it.
I'm working on it.
Jesus. Well, there's somebody.
You me roll a d6.
So Ray's been dragged with the snake.
Do you want me to roll a d6?
Does it change your order?
We're already first. So
You're already first. So
Conry's first.
All right.
Conry, Ray's getting dragged off. Your action.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's dragged into. You can't see it.
It's
It's in there. It's in there. Okay. Can I get on the other side of it?
Yeah, it's not in melee though, but you can move 40 feet, right? Your movements halve when you go into that shrub, so it's going to slow you down going through that shrubbery.
So halved.
So you're going to spend 1, 2, 3. You're going to spend 40 to get to that mark right there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I will. I have no idea if this thing has any immunity or weaknesses or anything like that, right?
I guess
cold weather.
Yeah, you got some ice cubes?
Yeah, I guess I could use a cold.
So roll intelligence. I mean,
okay. Or would that be survival?
you can roll survival. That's fine. It's creature lore. Roll d6.
He knows
Boy.
it's a red boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can tell you
After
about.
getting our ass kicked by snakes before, he's been studying.
Yeah.
All right. Brad is telling you correctly. This is a constrictor snake. Its next move is probably going to be try to take this thing and swallow it.
Okay. So, but I mean, is there a weakness?
No particular weakness.
It's a snake.
Blunt force trauma, Matt. Blunt force trauma.
Blunt force trauma. I was. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just so you know, Ray's in its mouth.
Oh yeah. That's true. It's true. Okay. So.
I saw you drop that template down.
Yeah. All right, we'll try a flurry of blows, and
you're gonna spend a key point.
Yeah, I think I will, and we'll change it to. Oh yeah, we'll just do flurry of blows and do that. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Go to work.
All right. That hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's going to miss.
That's going to miss.
Okay.
It's going to hit.
Can I normally just change the damage types, or is that going to matter or anything?
What
Without
does
a
it
key
say?
point. Let's take a look at that. For some reason, I can't select my player. There you go. Features, is that right?
Yeah, it's in features.
The Draconic Discipline. When you damage a target with an unarmed strike, you can change the damage type to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Yeah. We'll change that to cold.
Okay.
Maybe that'll slow it down.
Yep.
That doesn't use a key point to do that?
It doesn't say that. It just says change the damage type.
All right.
So we did 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of...
12 points of cold damage. Very good. Synthon.
All right. I'm going to move forward here.
So as you get into the shrub, it's going to cost you double movement. So every box of shrubbery you go through.
Well, do we think this thing's going to keep moving? I'm wondering if I should just go around the back. Just in case he keeps moving this way, I can be closer to him. I can't get to him at this point. Hold on a second.
You're probably better going the other way.
I'm going to go this way just in case it keeps moving this way. You guys can go around that side.
We're going to need you to lay on hands as soon as we get him free from the mouth of the snake.
What does that put me? That still puts me pretty far away. I don't know. I'm not in a good position at all.
Can you run? Run. Can you run? Sprint? Double your movement? Because you're not going to
chainmail.
You can't.
You can dash as an action and move 60
dash
feet.
as an action, move 60 feet. Yeah. Do it.
I can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move
It just
another
means
30 feet.
you won't be able to attack this time, but...
Instead of attacking this time anyway.
Yeah,
I can't attack.
I thought he was
so
going to shoot his crossbow.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it equipped.
Okay.
Can I equip it?
That's a bonus. What do you have equipped?
I have my long sword and the Yurkel.
You can drop them and equip the battle axe as a bonus action. I equipped the crossbow as a bonus action.
I wouldn't.
I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna be better off putting myself in a better position to attack next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
And I'm going to yell out that the snake's headed this way. It's coming out on the other side. All that good fun stuff.
All right, Ray, I need a death save.
What about Uhtred?
Uhtred's
We go simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's one failure.
3. Did you get 3 attempts?
3 failures, he dies.
There you go.
Flanking.
Good.
Yeah, face him.
And I'm going to do. I'm
Face
sorry,
him.
go ahead. Face him. Yeah. Okay.
Is that a flanking?
Yeah, that's flanking.
Okay. Because I was going to use reckless attack, but if I'm flanking, I'm already attacking an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't need to use reckless. What's my rage give me here? Is it any advantage?
You'll be out of rages at that point.
Easier to hit.
No,
But
it's short rest, and I got him back in the short rest.
Oh. It's short rest for rage?
Apparently, yep.
Um,
Okay. I'll go ahead and use rage. What the hey?
I think it's actually a long rest. You're down to 1 out of 3.
No, dude, I hit a short rest, and it gave me my 2 back.
Oh, it does. All right. All right, rage. Rage is your bonus action, right?
Yes.
All right. What's your action?
What happened to my quick
Why is
bar? Oh, there it
Synthon
is.
resting?
I didn't rest last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to do it. It's not going to make any difference. I don't think it actually does anything, but for me at this point. But
Oh wait, so now, oops, I fucked up, but that's okay. Because when
it is
I
a
clicked
long rest for rage.
that's what it said. Yeah, that's what it said when it came up. Oh well, I used it.
So this is your last. This is your last rage for
Yeah.
before.
Mhm.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, as I recall, Barbarian, you want to be a little bit judicious about when you invoke that rage.
Oh,
All right. Roll critical damage.
Okay. I've been waiting for this shit.
freaking
Yikes.
Conan.
All right, he's going to feel that. All right.
Now,
so
did
that's-
that take into account my whole half orc thing?
What half orc thing?
I got that half orc
Expanded crits.
savage attack or whatever.
Features.
I don't like this one as much as I do the D&D Beyond.
Savage attacks. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, yeah, it rolled 3d8, right?
Yeah, it did.
Did it roll
Right.
3d8?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Because that's that, and then, the barbarian thing. There's another one with barbarians where you get, for a critical hit, you're supposed to get. Maybe they don't stack, though. I don't know.
Just savage attacks is the barbarian thing.
Oh, well, there's one for. There's the racial one, too. For being an orc or a half orc.
Yeah, there is savage attack, but I think it already did it.
A savage attack is the orc
Yes.
feature. That's not
Well,
a
that was the
barbarian feature. Oh, barbarian feature is reckless attack.
Hold on. Stand by. I'm going to D&D Beyond because I like the way it's laid out better. Come on. Go ahead. Never mind.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
When I do that damage, was that be just to kind of clarify? Would that be a point from the draconic discipline?
A key point?
It's not a key point. Key point and draconic discipline is two different things.
I didn't know you had a pool for draconic discipline.
Yes, I do. but I thought that was just for the. I thought that was for this the
Draconic Disciple.
disciple. Excuse me, disciple. Sorry because I thought it was my go next here.
So that's your... Draconic Disciple allows you to re-roll a persuasion or intimidate check.
Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, gotcha. All right.
All right, so Brad, what did you read?
Oh, just go ahead. If yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm maybe thinking about something I'm going to earn in a future level. I'm researching it, but go ahead.
All right, let's see what he does here. All right. The snake's going to let go of Ray and hit Connery. Because Ray's no longer a threat, and Connery and Uhtred are. So it's kind of...
So it's not back around to the top of the
no, it's just the bottom of the order. Snake went last.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so it drops Ray, bites at Connery, and misses.
I dodge. I parry.
All right, now
Okay,
Connery,
now.
it's your turn.
All right.
Follow up your parry with a hard right.
Right. Yep. I'm gonna poke it in the eye.
You're gonna be my boots.
Yeah. Okay. This is an advantage since he's flanked, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Good thing. Damage.
Yep.
Normal.
Damage normal.
4. All right, and we'll attack again, hooking him in the eye.
Roll d6.
We roll a d6.
It may not be necessary.
Yep.
Roll critical damage.
All right.
Okay. Any other actions?
I don't know. No, not really. Grab. Can I cover Ray? Or that would unflank the creature, wouldn't it?
What do you mean cover him?
Did he drop Connery, right?
Yeah.
Where's Connery?
Right where you see him.
Right
I
there?
guess more correctly, probably like that, but...
Okay. Would I be able to, like, grab him and pull him behind me?
That's an action.
Okay. All right. Let's see, what bonus actions do I have? I can't make another attack as a bonus action.
You already did your bonus action, because you're...
Yeah. Okay. No, there isn't anything else I can do, I don't think.
Synthon.
Can I reach the snake through the brush if I go 20?
To get into melee with the snake, you need to be here. You can't see that, can you?
No, really.
You don't need to go as far as you do. One further back. Yeah.
There you go. Right. Yep.
Yeah, you can reach the snake there. It costs you 5 extra movement, but you have it.
Is that flanking?
Not quite, no.
Can I move to a flanking? Do I have the movement to go to a flanking?
You'd have to be one over to the east.
So you move 20, you still have 10 left. Yeah, you can get next to Uhtred and flank it.
Yep.
Well,
nope.
There.
Right there. There you go. Turn towards him. There you go. All right. Now you're flanking.
All right, so I'm gonna come in with a my two-handed attack, starting with my long sword.
Okay. A longsword gets the bonuses, but I need to take the +2 off. All right, so attack with advantage with your longsword.
Attack with advantage?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me roll that again.
Okay, so that's going to hit, even if I take the +2 off. Okay.
All right, then I'll come in with my Yokawa.
Okay, attack with advantage. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Roll damage. Okay.
All right.
Ray,
I think that's all I can do. That was my bonus action.
Ray, roll a death save. So that's a success. You're 1 of 1, right?
Yep.
Uhtred. It's gonna hit. Roll damage. Any other actions? All right. I think the snake's had enough of this. It's going to use its action to disengage.
Doesn't the snake get a penalty to move through the brush too?
No, the snake doesn't get that penalty. It's a snake. Why am I hitting walls?
It's a sneaky snake.
It says I'm hitting a wall, and that's just not true.
It showed me that earlier when I tried to move into the brush.
There's obviously a trunk somewhere.
Oh, there's visual walls there. Okay. I should make those so that they don't impair movement. All right, the snake has dropped Ray and decided it's had enough of that. It's not worth all that. Back to Connery.
Grab Ray and drag him over to Synthon.
Okay.
Lay on hands, my brother.
That's an action, right?
It is an action.
And I'll make sure that the snake is not like coming up behind me.
Okay.
Oh, do I have more movement? How much movement did I use?
Well, that was all double movement. That was 15, so it's 30. You have 10 movement left.
All right.
I'm going after that fucking snake. So
Yep.
Do we need to lay hands now, or can I take a hot shot at it with a crossbow or something?
No, lay on hands. Lay on hands. I'll go after him.
All right.
I'll throw a dart at it.
All right, so
your action was to drag.
Okay. All right.
yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll dash. Can I do that?
No, that's an action.
Okay. So that's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
All right. Could do step of the wind.
Are you gonna lay on hands?
No, I'm just wondering if I should go after that snake. I mean,
No, we'll go after the snake. Lay on hands. Bring our brother back.
he's
we'll
not
get
going
him.
anywhere.
No, yeah, but he,
So,
If he rolls a critical failure, he dies.
I guess to roll again. Okay. All right. So
I guess I'm laying on him.
I'll give him. What's his peak? 15 is his.
15's my max.
I'll give him 15.
Okay.
All right, Ray, you're healed for 15, and it's now your turn. You're laying prone.
Go after him.
Like,
Get revenge.
I'm guessing you can't shoot prone.
You can. It's at disadvantage.
Well, I'm sure as hell not going to chase after it.
He's
I'll shoot prone.
Two things that have swallowed me today.
Back to back, too.
Right.
That's actually going to hit.
He's like.
He wakes up, grabs his bow, and fires off an arrow.
Fires into the air and it comes down and lands on the snake.
He kills it.
Oh, shit. That wasn't what I meant to roll. Sorry.
That would be fun.
That's got to be close to dead.
Yeah.
All right. What? You plug it with an arrow from your prone position in the shrub.
It's like
everyone wants to fucking eat me.
You must look tasty, Ray.
He's a freaking fun-sized snack.
Who's turn?
Uhtred.
You.
Man, I just. I don't suppose I can. 30 feet is as far as I can.
Well, if you dash, you can move another, but you won't have an action at that point.
Hey, Uhtred, if you dash and close within melee, if it leaves melee, you get an attack of opportunity.
That's true.
So if I move past it,
just next to it is good enough.
Okay.
That's on top of
that.
it.
I think you're standing on it.
What about there?
Anywhere next to it.
Yeah. You're also next to the water there.
$60 feet, right? Total. If I dash.
Yeah. But you have to be next to it to get the opportunity attack. All right.
Nothing like running in front of a fleeing snake.
Yeah.
This snake's it's got to have like about 25 points of damage on it already, right?
It's got a lot.
It's taking 58 points of damage.
58.
Freaking big snake.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to use its action to disengage once again, and head that way. Connery.
Let's see, how far do I have to move? I could still get it.
Going through that water is at disadvantage. You have
What
to
would
take
that be?
double movement to go through that water.
Oh, it's Step of the Wind.
So Step of the Wind, you use a key point, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's
And
see.
then it becomes a bonus action, right?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Yeah, you can definitely get there with Step of the Wind. If you spend a key point, you can get to it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to finish this guy off. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, we're in it too deep. Let's try to finish it off.
All right. And that was 1 key point.
Right.
Attributes, 1 key point. Dear Lord. Okay. And shit. I'm gonna waylay it. Just attack. I don't know of any other way to do it.
Okay.
Can I attack and then use my Naginata, or I can't do that? Can I?
So
just attack.
You used your bonus action, so you can only do a single attack at this point.
Oh, I thought I could attack.
Nah, you used your bonus for Step of the Wind.
Okay, I got you. Well, shit. I could use another key point and Flurry of Blows. That hit it.
No, that actually misses.
Shit. Can I use an inspiration point?
You're supposed to declare that. Well, all right. You're supposed to declare that when you attack, so you get attack with advantage.
Oh, I thought it was to re-roll. If you could re-roll it. Okay.
I'll tell you what. You can roll another attack. Use your inspiration point, but for now, when you use that, you need to roll an attack with advantage. So roll a second attack. And that'll be. We'll take the higher of the two.
All right.
Just like it was with advantage.
All right.
That's going to hit.
Okay. That should kill it. Did that kill it?
Yeah.
I guess we're eating snake tonight.
Getting tired of eating lizard every day.
I know.
Well, he did go into a swamp. All right, so it is now 6:51. We went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta call it.
How much XP?
Oh golly! All right. So let's start with.
I'm dragging this shit back out.
The 3 lizardmen scouts were a total of 600 for 150 each. Giant toad is 200 for 50 each. The giant boa constrictor is 450 or 112 each.
Whoa.
So 312. Am I getting that right?
Yeah. That's right. And what's the best way to update your XP in D&D Beyond?
When you pull up your character sheet, underneath your name is a bar with a level on it. So if you just click on that level, it'll open up a sidebar.
Yep.
And then about midway down, it says Manage Experience. Just click on that.
Oh, yeah.
And then do Add XP.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
14, baby.
Yep.
All right.
Long ways to go to level 4.
So
Yeah, we do.
I'll stop the stream here. Thanks everyone that's watching. Like and subscribe.